let's all play What's My Line?
Thank you, Arlene, and welcome everyone to What's My Line. I think the next 30 minutes are going to be interesting, educational, as well as being a lot of fun. Don't let me scare you away with the educational part, but, you know, we're going to try to teach you a little something. If not you, I'm sure we can teach the panel something, right?
I'm sure you can.
All right, let's find out. Meet our first challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Sister Mary? And I'm going to mispronounce it, I'm sure, but it's Caritas, I believe. Right, so it is Sister Mary Caritas.
Caritas.
It's very difficult. I want to give it a Spanish pronunciation.
But don't.
But
It's
don't.
Latin.
It is Latin.
Caritas.
All right, thank you so much. And Sister, where are you from?
From Grand Rapids, Michigan.
All right.
West Catholic High School.
West Catholic High School. You wouldn't teach there by any chance?
I do.
You
by
do?
great privilege.
Okay. Well, panel, Sister Mary Caritas is a Roman Catholic nun and a school sister of Notre Dame, a teacher. Now, over the years, however, she has become expert in yet another field. Now let's show the audience just what that field is. So you must find out what field her expertise is in, and we'll begin with Phyllis.
Thank you. Sister Mary, since your main avocation is teaching in something of the mind, can I assume that what your other thing is physical?
I think not.
I think whereas there has to be something physical involved with this particular thing, that it is not really what you would call physical. So I'm going to have to make it no and one down, Bennett.
Sister Mary, is what you do connected in any way with the arts?
No.
Two down, Arlene.
Is it something other than anything to do with religion? Other than religion, what you do?
Well, I would say
Now,
that
is
as a
it-
layman, I would not associate it with a religion, but
Religion?
I'm sure the sister might well see a similarity between the two. However, I don't think either of us would.
Whatever you do you do it in something other than the habit that you always wear?
Oh, no, indeed not.
No.
Three down, Supi.
Can we rule out that you're in the road company of Sound of Music? Sister Mary.
Unfortunately, you have to rule that out.
Sister Mary, you say there's nothing physical about this at all.
Not about what she does. There is something.
Do you do any writing of any kind?
You mean in connection with what I do?
Well, I don't know if it's...
What do you have in mind?
Well, I would think either she's a novelist or a songwriter.
Oh, in that line.
Oh,
I would say no.
No.
That's four down, Phyllis.
But I'm confused. When he said writing, you perked up. So may I assume that there is some writing connected with what you do?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Now, is it any kind of? You said that the sister was an expert
in a field.
Now, is the field have anything to do with historical things, which might include stamps, coins, anything of historical nature?
No, no.
Nothing that you mentioned. Five down, Bennett.
Sister Mary, I have a feeling that you, some way or other, you're particularly interested in athletics.
I am.
Does your work involve sports in any way, shape, or manner?
No. Not this thing.
Six down, Arlene.
Is there anything electronic connected with what you do?
Oh, no.
Afraid
at all.
not. Seven down, Soupy.
but something you said, Sister Mary, that it is something to do with, is the writing has something to do with it?
Yes, it does.
Is it something that you write like for the paper? Do you do something for a newspaper or a magazine?
Not in this thing.
No, that's eight down. Does anyone have a guess?
Any kind of an analyzing handwriting?
That's right!
What? That's an analyzing
But handwriting analysis is the sister's expertise. And, Sister Caritas is a school sister of Notre Dame, and in addition, as I said, she specializes in handwriting analysis. And how did you learn to do this?
Well, I think I have a remarkable memory, and I pray a lot.
And all of that helps.
Oh, it sure does.
Well, now, what can you tell from a person's handwriting?
I think I can. I have been successful in telling something about, whether they have a sense of humor, whether they have a quick temper or no temper at all, whether they're very determined, whether they're easygoing,
Really
whether they're
quite a
quick
bit.
to see good in other people.
All of that?
Whether they're artistic. Yes, I don't make too many mistakes.
Well, can you do it the other way around? I mean, you know, can you tell what kind of a handwriting a person has by knowing his personality?
No, I don't see any point in that. I've never tried it. Perhaps some people can.
Would you mind if we tried an experiment with that? Just for the fun of it?
Okay, it would have to be for the fun of it.
All right. Well, let's make a game out of it and let the panel try. Johnny Olson, and would you join me center stage, sister? Thank you, John. You're welcome. Very much. All right. Now, sister, I think we have a pointer here for you that you're going to use just a little bit later on. Let's begin this thing with Soupy Sales. Now, Soupy, here you see the handwriting of 3 presidents of the United States. Each one, 3 different presidents. Now, since we know that you have become quite an expert on Abraham Lincoln, we want you to tell us which sample of handwriting did Abraham Lincoln write? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Well, I tell you, from him building bridges and tunnels and highways, he had time to write. I think it's marvelous. I think number 3.
You picked number 3. All right, let's take a look. I'm afraid you're wrong. Number 1 is Abraham Lincoln.
See there?
And as you can see, let's see. Number 2 is George Washington, and number 3 is President Grant. Now, Abraham Lincoln was number 1, so Soupy made a mistake. Sister, can you tell us by just looking at Mr. Lincoln's
I think
handwriting?
the great carefulness with which it's written, I think, and then the conservativeness of it, and the thrift of him, that the letters are pinched together, you know, sort of.
And some of them are kind of disconnected, too. Does that mean
Yes,
something?
yes. Well, that means that he was a favorite of some kind, and he was of his mother.
Very good. All right, now let's try the next one. Phyllis Newman?
Yes.
Here's your big opportunity. Here you see 3 famous French citizens. And we want you to pick out the handwriting of Napoleon Bonaparte. Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Napoleon Bonaparte. Well, it's a choice between 1 and 2. And I would say 2.
Number 2. And let's see. Afraid you're wrong. Number 1 was Napoleon. Number 2 is Sarah Bernhardt. And number 3 is Marie Antoinette. But, sister, can you tell us something about Napoleon's
I think the very interesting thing about Napoleon's is this crossing of a T in this way and swinging it up that way. That indicates a very definite lack of confidence in himself. And you can imagine that in Napoleon. But he did mind very much that he was so short. See, he wasn't quite 5 feet tall. From the feet up, from the ears up, he was plenty tall.
Okay, sister, thank you. All right, Bennett Cerf, guess what we have for you? What else but 3 famous men of letters? Now, we would like you to pick out the handwriting, please, of Mark Twain. Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
First of all, I'd like to say that Sister Mary reminds me of Carol Channing when she talks. Very much. But that has nothing to do with this. I would think that Mark Twain would be number 2.
Number 2? Let's take a look. You're absolutely correct. It was number 2. As you can see, Bennett, number 1 was Walt Whitman. Number 3 was Edgar Allan Poe. Sister, can you tell us something
And I
about Mark
suppose
Twain?
this proves the fact that it takes one genius to recognize
Oh,
another.
Sister Mary,
Do you teach public relations?
No, but I try to live it.
You try to live it. All right, let's take a look at the last one. And Arlene, for you, we have 3 rulers of England. And we'd like you to pick out the handwriting of Henry VIII. Number 1, number 2, or number
Boy,
3?
I'm delighted he did something besides eat. I would guess number 1 was Henry VIII.
Number 1, let's take a look.
No, was the second one.
Number 1 was Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Henry VIII. And number 3 is Queen Victoria. Sister, can you tell us something
Well,
about
I
that?
think the one thing that shows up in there is his great determination. Notice every downstroke is shaded heavily. And he did. He wanted what he wanted when he wanted it, and he got it pretty much.
Sister?
Didn't he? 6 wives.
One of the what kind of grade would what kind of grade would you have given these famous people on penmanship?
Oh, dear, I'm glad I didn't have to give them any.
Thank you so much, sister. We enjoyed having you on What's My Line. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Would you say goodbye to your family? What's My Line will continue right after this word.
All What's My Line contestants receive a handsome set of bracelet, pendant, and earrings, Sarah Coventry jewelry, wild honey, amber stones, and settings of golden elegance designed by Sarah Coventry. And a gift from Bourgeois, a travel case that's filled with a complete set of perfume and bath accessories, all in the classic fragrance of Evening in Paris. And 2 Fisher space pens. Astronauts use Fisher space pens in outer space and around the moon that write at any angle, even upside down, Wally.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Well, panel, you were very, very bright. Bennett?
He was the bright one.
He was the bright one.
I like Sister Mary.
Did you really recognize Mark Twain's handwriting?
I guessed it.
They
Did you
wrote
guess
to
it?
each other all the time.
Oh, on that note, let's meet our next challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Bonnie Wall. And Bonnie Wall, where are you from?
Findlay, Ohio.
All right, welcome to What's My Line. Panel, may I tell you that Bonnie Wall is a sophomore in high school. Now, she works weekends collecting something. As a matter of fact, she collects about 12,000 of them a day. And now let's show the audience just what it is she collects. Mr. Cerf, you have the honor.
I want to say before anything else that Findlay, Ohio is where Russell Crouse came from, one of the nicest men that ever was in show business. And I hope you're as nice as he was, Bonnie. There's this thing that you collect. Has it ever been alive?
No.
No?
One down. Arlene.
Is it, after you collect it, is it put to some use?
May I say in clarification of that last one, it bothers me just a little bit. And I don't want to mislead anyone or anything else, but it is, again, one of those debatable things that we could get into about it, whether or not it's ever been alive. And I would prefer not to get into it and try to determine that here and now. So now we may continue.
Is there anything at all? Oh, now that you've said that, I'm wondering, could you collect something that most people in their homes throw out?
No.
No, two down, Soupy.
But at one time, this thing...
I said let's not get into that.
Okay. Can you hold this thing in your hand,
Yes.
Bonnie? Does it ever cover anything?
No.
Is it ever used to cover anything?
No.
No. Three down, Phyllis.
Do you work, when you collect this thing, is it part of a job that you have in like a shop or someplace?
A shop or
Well, I
someplace?
mean, an enclosure, a store, I mean, for want of a
Building,
better
store,
word.
any, you mean, or shop
You're
or
just
store?
going to say no. I know what you're going to do. I thought maybe she collected hair in a beauty parlor.
That's a very good
It
guess.
had been cut off.
Four down, Bennett.
Okay.
Bonnie, do you collect what you collect outdoors?
No.
Five down, Arlene.
You mean you collect 12,000 of something that's indoors?
Yes.
Must be an awfully crowded
15
place.
seconds. Do you have a guess? Arlene?
Is it very small, what you collect?
Yes.
And
What is very small?
all right, a pinhead.
Then you got to know. Six
Okay.
down. Anyone have a guess?
Did she collect
That's
money?
right, eggs. Bonnie gathers eggs for, is it Weeb's?
Webb's.
Webb's Egg Factory in Findlay, Ohio on weekends. Bennett, are you protesting?
12,000 eggs a day?
Yes.
That's a tired chicken you got with you.
I must say that when I asked you if it was something that most housewives threw out, I thought maybe you collected egg shells.
But now you collect these by hand, don't you, Bonnie?
Yes. There are 3 girls, and we gather these eggs every weekend. But there is one house that is automatic, but we haven't collected in there yet.
All right, I want to ask our 2 ladies a question, just for the fun of it, okay? Phyllis and Arlene, would you both guess how many eggs does a chicken lay a day? Do you know, Phyllis?
How many eggs a day?
Per chicken.
4.
Arlene?
I don't know, I had some chickens once, and it cost about $1,000 to get 1 egg from these chickens.
How many do you think?
I would guess no more than 3.
Bonnie?
1. This
1 a day per chicken. How about that? I didn't ask the fellows because I knew that they knew that. Of course they did. But Bonnie, you didn't stump the panel to win the game, but we're delighted to have you on What's My Line. Thank you very much. Would you say goodbye to the panel? What's My Line will continue right after this word. And now it's mystery guest time on What's My Line. Panel, are the blindfolds securely in place?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, mystery challenger, will you enter and sign in, please? All right, panel, may I remind you, please, it's 1 question at a time. I'll give you a couple of minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest, and let's begin with Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Wally. What was funny about that? Mystery guest, are you a lady?
Actually,
Phyllis.
Are you an entertainer?
Well, there's some dispute about it, but woof.
Bennett.
I didn't quite get that answer. Was that yes?
Well, may we say
Yes,
he's
yes,
in the business?
yes.
In the business.
In the business.
Oh, yes.
Are you most famous for making people laugh?
Well, I don't know. Some people think I'm terrific, and other people say no good.
Arlene.
Oh, I bet I... have you written motion pictures?
I don't think that's any of your business, man. Prying again, aren't you?
Soupy.
It can't be anybody but Mel Brooks.
It is.
Did you know? Please, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, either do it or don't. I mean, Phyllis, I just saw your husband at 21.
My husband?
Yes, Adolph was sitting with a strange lady.
Good.
I mean, a weird lady. You know? No, he was with Betty.
How is he?
He's fine. He's getting shorter. I don't know what happened.
So are you.
Yeah, bless your face.
And of course, Mel.
Talk, dope.
I'm talking.
Blah.
What about the 12 chairs?
The 12 Chairs is a new motion picture that I filmed in Yugoslavia. It cost $1.28, and some of the critics have hailed it as being almost good. It's funny and it's terrific. I wrote it, I directed it.
You're modest.
I am.
Yes. I understand you're also starring in it.
Yes, I appear in the film. I play
How did you persuade the director and writers to put you in?
Well, since I was the director, I had an in. So I took myself out for a drink. And I got myself pretty high.
You got great reviews, but your other picture, The Producers, was a masterpiece. I want you to know.
Thank you, Soupy. That's very kind of you, but
You know what?
I don't want to be, seriously, I don't want to be boxed into being just the Meshuggah, clown.
Well, we're both boxed in. We're out of time, Mel.
The 12 Chairs is really a greater film. I mean, really. Funnier and bigger. I've dropped my sketch pad and I'm doing an oil painting.
Get out of here. Time's up. What are you doing?
Wonderful working with you, folks. I'll see you all in the back of the car later.
Right. Mel, thank you very much.
Great to see you.
What's My Line? We'll continue right after this word. Now, panel, it's time for honest answers to questions from the studio audience. From James Odell of Greenwich, Connecticut to Phyllis Newman. Which is the harder audience to appear before, Broadway or TV?
Oh, I think that both audiences are equally marvelous. I don't find it hard. I enjoy it.
No stage fright or jitters?
Well, I have jitters all the time, but it doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Very good. And from Sharon Chenekek of Harvey, Illinois to Arlene. How many diamonds are in the heart pendant, and does each diamond represent something or someone?
I don't honestly know because I'm not allowed to count, but I would guess that there are about 18 on both sides, and what they mean is a long and happy married life.
And Phyllis, where did you get your hair cut?
Me? Mary Farr at Kenneth Beauty Salon.
Thank you for your honest answers. That sort of brings another week to a halt. We're very glad you could be with us, panel. I think you were extremely good. Join us next week, please, for What's My Line?
This is Johnny Olson speaking for What's My Line, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production with Francis Gowns by Bonwit Teller.
Time for action on Acting Crazy. And here's the host of our show, Wayne Cox.
Hello and welcome to Acting Crazy, the craziest half hour on TV. Oh, we have special guests today, like Eric Boardman is here. Eric! Very busy gentleman.
Yes, I am.
Working well into the nights, correct?
I work on ABC television Monday through Thursday, keeping late night North America entertained.
And we thank you for that.
Oh,
thank you.
My pleasure.
Susan's here. Hello, Susan. And Billy, our resident players. And say hi to today's challenger. Hello, Dean. Dean, what do you do for a living?
I'm a video producer.
Oh, great. Yeah. Grind out a few commercials, that kind of thing?
Yeah, corporate video things, that
Good
kind of
stuff. All right. Well, good luck in the game today.
Thank you very much.
All right. Say hi to our other special guest, Leslie Easterbrook. Hello, Leslie.
And thanks to Dean, there'll be work for all of us.
Yeah. It's nice to have him around. We'll slip him a few cards and think. But you just finished doing some theater, correct?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Is that fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It's hard work,
Yeah.
you know.
You're playing
It's
Pussycat.
more than just hit your mark and say your line.
Yeah. Oh, you did that well. Yeah. Good luck today.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks.
Gary and Melody are here to help you out, our resident players. And our champion, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Sonia has won 3 times now, and if you win 5 times around here, you'll get to take home some of these wonderful prizes. Look at this.
Our 5-time winners will be shopping for thousands of dollars worth of fabulous trips and merchandise from the Acting Crazy Galleria. Good luck to both of you.
Here's how we play our game. Each team races to complete a charade, and the time it takes to solve the charade becomes the contestant's score. At the end of the show, the contestant with the fastest time, that's the lowest score, is our winner. And a charade can be anything from, the title of a movie, line of poetry, something from the tabloids. You never know. Gary, come on up and show us how it's done. You never know what's going to come up. Your pants are hiked up just a little too high.
Oh,
that's what we have for you.
Oh, are you serious?
Have a look at home. We'll give you 60 seconds.
Oh, man! Dang! All right.
Are you all ready to go? Ready, set, go.
It's a event. 2 words. Whole
do the
thing.
whole thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're going
Lying
to sleep, waking
down.
up. Ah, sore bad. Baby, give it to the baby. Your newborn baby. Your angel. Birth of Christ. Birth of Jesus Christ. Birth of Christmas. Christmas, New Year's. Birth of Christ.
Oh, the
Virgin Mary.
reincarnation or the resurrection, immaculate conception.
Yes! Immaculate Conception. Immaculate Conception. Yes. Well done. Well done, Leslie. Yes, yeah. See what happens when you go to church on Sundays. You get these things, you see. Immaculate Conception.
Anything can happen.
Susan, where are you? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Gee whiz. Yeah, 22 seconds that took. Wow. Susan, this is what we have for you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay? Susan's ready. Her team's set. Ready, set, go.
5 words. What is it? Song. 5 words. First word.
Sit down.
Sit. Meditate.
Buddha.
Buddha. Buddha on the half shell. Buddha.
Like Buddha.
And,
Bud.
Buddha and the.
Buddha, can you lend me a dime?
Buddha and the singer. Buddha and the song.
Buddha sings.
Buddha and the song.
Buddha and the.
Buddha and the tune.
Buddha and the
tune,
rockers.
Buddha and the music. Buddha and the music. Buddha and the music. Buddha and the music box.
Right.
Thank you. Okay.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
Buddha in a music box.
Buddha around the music box. Buddha near.
Fourth word.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Snack.
Banana.
Edible. Edible.
Corn dog.
Good. Tasty.
Tasty.
Delicious.
Oh,
Sweet
candy.
cavity.
Ice
Candy.
cream cone.
Candy.
Ice cream.
What is it? Candy
Sound
color
brown.
Chocolate. Buddha and the chocolate music
box.
box.
Buddha and the chocolate box.
Cat Stevenson.
Oh,
man.
That was so confusing. We're giving that to you, Eric. Yeah. In 49 seconds, Buddha and the chocolate box.
We were singing that in the shower this morning.
You were not.
All of us.
All of us together.
Cat Stevens in 1974. Back after this. Time to recap the scores and see how this game's shaping up. Sonia used up 22 seconds. And our challenger, Dean, 49 seconds. Yeah, so Sonia, let's keep this game going. See if we can keep the lead here. Sonia, this is the charade we have for you. Okay. Is that many words?
Right on. Okay. Great.
Sonia's ready. 60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
It's a song. And it's 5 words. 6 words. Second word. Shoot.
He's supposed to make a walking.
Magic. It's magic. 6 seconds. These boots are made for walking. Well done, Sonia. And group. Let's get Dean up here. Dean, come on over here. Yeah. All right. The first one we have for you, Dean.
Okay.
Yeah. And for you at home, have a look. We'll give you 60 seconds, Dean.
Okay.
All right. Stage is yours. Ready, set, go.
It's an event.
Event.
Okay, 4
words. The whole thing.
idea.
Okay. You're shooting. Crap shooting. Play shooting. Okay.
21 gun salute. 21 gun salute. Yes.
21 gun salute. 21 gun salute. Well done, Dean. For the first charade. Yeah, good job. 9 seconds on that. Great. Leslie, come on over here. All right. What do we have? This is what we have for you.
All right.
Leslie's ready. The team is all set. Ready, set, go.
It's a play. It's a TV show.
Okay.
TV show. How many words?
Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs. Whoa. 6 seconds. Well done. 6 seconds for upstairs, downstairs. Eric Boardman. Gorgeous. Loud through these, huh? All right. Here's what we have for you, Eric.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
No.
Where we stop. Have a look at home. 60 seconds to play with this one. Okay.
I feel good.
Gee. Other way.
Oh,
there you go.
I
That's
feel
all
better
right.
now. Okay. Just to make sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
It's
a movie. Three words. First word.
Third
Third word.
Sing.
Song.
There's something
The
song.
jazz singer.
Yes.
Oh,
Unbelievable. You know, when our special guests come to visit us, here's where they stay. Look at this.
While in Vancouver, celebrities and contestants of Acting Crazy stay downtown at the Century Plaza All Suite Hotel. For Vancouver's best-kept secret, dine in Roy's for fresh daily seafood.
Time to put Melody to work. Melody? You were saying, aren't we doing so well today?
We are just coming along.
Yeah, we are. Let's see how you do on that one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're there. Ready, set, go.
Forward, first word, small, little, narrow, flat,
narrow,
twin, hip, little,
joint,
second word,
but.
Third
Third
word,
word. None but the brave.
No, bad.
Don't butt heads. Four.
Cigar.
Cigar.
Something right but no cigar.
Close but no
cigar.
cigar.
Close but no cigar. 28 seconds. 28 seconds. Cool. Well done for close but no cigar. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy.
Don't butt your cigar around here.
Here's what we have for you, Billy.
Oh.
Yeah. 60 seconds to deal with this, too.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. All right.
It is.
Just chill.
All right. Billy, ready, set, go.
Okay,
It's a person.
Two
words.
Second word.
Two syllables.
Two syllables. Second syllable.
Drive ski.
Ski.
Okay.
Something ski.
First syllable.
Gillespie.
Jog.
Run.
Jog ski.
Run.
Like jog ski.
Saunter.
Go for a little,
Trot.
Trotsky.
Leon
Trotsky.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, you don't know how to do that. Leon Trotsky in 19 seconds. It's the midway point. That means our contestants are going to change teams, take their times with them, and we'll be back right after this. Well, it's halftime, and our contestants have changed teams. Let's recap the scores. Our challenger, Dean, used up a minute 24, and our champion, Sonia, a minute 2. That's a close game. Yeah, we got a real game happening, and Dean, let's keep it going. All right. Got about a 22-second game happening here. Let's see how you do. That's what we have for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Ready? Yeah. Stage is yours, Dean. Team is ready. Ready, set, go.
It's a
Food
song.
item.
Four words. Sweet and sour.
Fourth word.
Sweet and sour spearmint, chops, lamb chops, pig chops,
sweet and sour.
pork, sweet and sour pork.
Sweet and sour pork.
Now, Melody.
Not sweet and sour pig.
I said pig, and I said
Sweet
pork.
and sour pork. Yeah. 10 seconds. That's all it took. Sonia, come on over here. Sweet and sour. All right. Here you go. That's for you, Sonia. Okay.
Oh, okay.
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 She's got it. Her team is. Whoops. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Team is ready. Ready, set, go.
Okay, it's
Song,
a song.
five
words.
words,
First word.
Second word.
Second word.
The
dance.
open, the big,
the
the long.
The long
and winding road.
Long, long road. Ah, yeah. Very nicely done. Long and Winding Road, the Beatles, 1970. If you keep it. 9 seconds. Wow. Leslie, come on over here. Yes, it must be with Melody. I don't know. Food item. Steak. Haven't even done anything. Yeah. All right. That's what we have for you.
It had to happen.
It had to happen. The turning point.
60 seconds we give you as you're watching at home.
Oh, she's looking
Oh,
for
no.
a color involved.
All right.
She's looking for a color.
That's a...
What is that now?
See if it's on here.
Ready?
All right.
60 seconds.
I know
Ready,
there's
set,
color
go.
involved.
Is that
It's an event. It's an event. The gold rush.
Yeah, Barry. Oh, yes. Taking bows, Gary. Oh, my. The gold rush. Yes, we better check. Medic, are you all right, Susan? You okay? Hey. I don't know if we take, do we take points off for that, for abusing other team members? Do we take points? No points taken off. Well, all right, we'll continue on then. Eric, come on over here.
I'm going to point to them. Look at
Yeah, she can point.
The other team, is that in spirit? I don't know.
She used whatever she
I
had
looked at my own jewelry. I
to
said,
do.
I got silver on.
Here we go, Eric. That one's for you. A hearty laugh, a hearty laugh.
This
60
is for the
seconds.
old folks.
No hints, no hints, no hints.
That wasn't
All
me,
right.
of course, was it?
60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Minichair.
It's a movie.
No, it's a...
Intangible.
It's a person.
It's a person.
Looney
Two
Bin.
words.
First word.
First word.
Mental. Second
Second
word.
word.
Help me out, Eric. Okay,
The whole
all
thing.
together. Okay.
Tight
Yeah, you got,
tight pants, man.
What, you've got a
pants,
dress up. You've got your
suit,
dress
tuxedo. Suit.
Suit. Suitcase.
Zoot suit.
Zoot Awards. Zoot. 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 A zoot suit. How would you have done zoot if you didn't get suit?
You remember they used to swing the watch?
Yeah, right. Yeah, to swing the watch in the
That would have meant anything.
zoot suit.
I guess.
Well done, Billy. Well done, Billy. Oh, our resident players are hot today, aren't they? Time for Gary to go to work. Is she bothering you? Because we can have her removed if you like.
No, you can't.
Melody bothering you?
You can't take her away.
Here we go.
She's bordering on
Here we go.
acutely cute. Are you ready to go? This
Yeah.
is for you.
Oh, no problem.
No problem, he says. We'll be the judge of that.
Immaculate perception.
We'll be the judge of that. All right. He's confident anyway.
Yes.
60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
It's
a TV
show.
2
Two words. Oh, Gunsmoke. Oh, you're in. Mount. Zero. One exposure. Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. I don't know. 6 seconds. 6 seconds for Twin Peaks. We're gonna have to get into our. Oh, I see. That's what it was. Well, we're gonna have to get into our Latin dictionary for some of these puzzles. They're going by too quickly. Susan, come on over here. Either you're getting too good or these are getting too easy. I don't know. Here we go. Try this one on for size.
Okay.
And we'll give you 60 seconds to deal with this.
Okay.
Susan's ready. Team is set. Ready, set, go.
It's
Movie.
Two
Two
words.
First word.
Star.
Skywriting.
Star.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Is that new?
Star Wars. Wow. That only took 6 seconds. Well, 6 seconds. 6 seconds for these folks. Gee whiz. Huh? 6 seconds here, 9 seconds here, 8 seconds. Well, we have a lot of time left, so I thought I would just... Oh, finally. We got to take a break, but we'll be back with other things right after this. We've run out of puzzles, that's all. Fierce game we have going right now. Let's check the score and see how it shapes up. Dean with 1 minute, 47 seconds. We've had some fast charades. Sonia with 1:38. Wow. And this is our final round right now in this charade. Each charade in this round will have a time limit of 60 seconds, and we have an extra prize for the winner of this final round. All right, this is a side bet we have going. But boy, these charades going by so quickly. Dean, get up here and see if we can keep it going. Ready to go?
You bet.
See if we can keep this going here.
Okay.
That's what we have for you. In this final round, you'll be setting
Oh, an easy one.
the standard for this side bet. Fastest time in gets an extra prize.
Okay.
Think about it.
Dean's ready. Boy, oh boy, this has been a record game.
Oh boy.
Dean, 60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
It's a place.
Place,
2
2
words.
words.
The Olympics, the
world,
the
the
smack
sun,
down,
baseball diamond,
the World Series,
the sky dome,
under a
the
sky dome,
the baseball, the something,
the
2 syllables.
First syllable is ground, ground,
dirt, earth,
grass,
dirt,
ground,
turf,
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 AstroTurf, the Astrodome.
The Astrodome. The Astrodome, yes. Leslie gets it.
I know.
Trying to go for the AstroTurf. Yeah, the Astrodome. Famous for that AstroTurf. Yeah, well done, Dean.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well guessed, Leslie. 27 seconds. Yeah, let me mark it down. 27 seconds then is the time to beat, and this is the final round. So, Sonia, come on up here. Actually, with the way this game's been going, 27 seconds wouldn't be too hard to beat, Yeah, well, judging by this game, anyway. Here we have it, 27 seconds, the time to beat. This is what you have, Sonia. 60 seconds to deal with it. Okay? All right, 60 seconds, Sonia.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, it's
First
word.
TV personality, 2 words.
First word.
Color.
Color black, blue.
Color.
Pink.
Red. Red button. Red skeleton.
Yes!
Red skeleton.
Whoa, wait.
Still on red button.
27 seconds is the time to beat. And Sonia, you came in with that red skeleton in 8 seconds. Congratulations. You win our side bet. Yeah, well done. Let's check our final scores and see how this game ended up. Dean came in with 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Sonia, our champ, 1 minute, 46. Sonia wins again. Yeah. That's your 4th win, Sonia. Have a look and see what you've won.
Congratulations! You have won an original Chuak hand-knit collagen-style sweater. Traditional design and 100% wool styling makes Chuak the only one.
Congratulations, Sonia. Well done. Yeah, and to Dean, we have some parting gifts for you, and our thanks for playing the game. Hope you had a good time. Hey, good player. Yeah. Leslie, thank you for being with us today. Mwah. You're on there. Yes, Gary, Melody, great game today. You're blazing through those charades. Yeah. And to our champ, Sonia. Boy, oh boy, you've won 4 games now. You win 5, you retire as champion with a whole bunch of prizes. Good luck next time. Eric Boardman, great game today. Well done. Yeah. And Billy, Susan, terrific game. Hope you'll join us next time. I'm Wayne Cox for Acting Crazy. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Each of our parting contestants may receive excursions aboard the schooner Private Dancer, whale watching, or dinner cruises from Private Dancer Yacht Charters. Socks from the New Zealand Sock Company. Tough wool blend socks with real warmth and comfort. A gift pack from Grimm's Finest Sausage, your assurance of quality. Powerful weed eater blowers and vacuums from Poulan. Easy to start, easy to use, and useful year-round. Weed eater blowers and vacuums from Poulan. BioHealth, a trusted leader in high-quality household drugs. For iodine, Epsom salts, peroxide, calamine lotion, and all your medicine cabinet needs, rely on BioHealth. Every time from Salesmaster. Swatch. Be yourself. Swatch yourself. Swatch. Wardrobe for Mr. Cox provided by Maximilians for Men. Production catering provided by Capri Caterers. Ground transportation provided by Star Limo.
Behind these numbers is a puzzle. Can you solve it? We plus G. We, G. Board plus D. Board. Ouija board. If you can do that, you could win one of these 8 fabulous cards as we play Classic Concentration. And here's the host of Concentration, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Gene. Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to our show. Yes, you could win one of these 8 fabulous cars if you were a player on our program. We've got a pretty good champion right now, and we're eager to introduce his challenger. Let's go to the floor and do that. Champion, of course, is the gentleman on my right. His name is Jim Rexwinkle, and welcome back to the show, sir. Good to have you with us today. Now, you mentioned on our last program that you were engaged to be married. You're going to be married in 2 years. What kind of work do you do?
Right now I work for the Long Beach Fire Department as a communications dispatcher.
I see. Do you want to remain a firefighter?
Well, I'm a civilian employee right now. I do want to become a firefighter eventually, yeah.
Oh, you have to pass a pretty stiff test for that, don't you?
Yeah, there's several you have to
And
pass.
then there's a few months training period?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a very important job. Good luck to you in
Thanks.
that regard. Now, let's say hello to this pretty young lady. Your name is Stacy?
Barr.
Stacy Barr.
Right.
Hiya, Stacy.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Valencia, California.
Now, I understand that you're a pretty good dancer in a specialized area. Tell the folks about
Yes.
that.
I come from a family of cloggers. My father, mother, sister, cousin, sister-in-law, myself, we all clog.
Now, clog dancing is what specifically? You're using tap shoes?
Right. It's like square dancing, but you're using tap shoes. It's a form of mountain dancing is where it originated.
You see a lot of clog dancing in the big parades where you have a group on a flatbed
floats,
truck
yeah.
or on a float, and they're dancing and they're all having a good time. It's
Yeah.
something you can do in a group and enjoy yourself.
Right. Real country and real lot of fun.
Well, we're a lot smaller group here, but we try to have fun on Classic Concentration too. So good luck.
Thank you.
Take a look. Oh, here's somebody who always likes to have fun. Let's find out about this.
Cheer your favorite team to victory with 2 season tickets to the College of Pro team of your choice. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah, Alec.
See, that's the kind of person you don't want to be sitting in front of at any kind of a sporting event. We'll show you where you can find the prize on our board. Hiding behind door number 8. Season tickets to your favorite team. You tell us what your favorite team is. Now, 2 more doors will open up for Stacy and Jim. Number 16 and my number 22. Stacy, you go first. You're the challenger.
All right. Let's look for the match for the season tickets under number 5.
5 it is for a silver buffet service.
I can definitely use that. We'll look for the match for the buffet service under number 15, please.
Nope, we've got a green take. Jim?
Okay, let's go right in the middle with number 13.
Wild card. Good beginning.
You know, those tickets, I really would like those tickets. Number 8.
Season tickets to your favorite team. The match for that, we'll show you, is at number 3. All of them lined up there. And goes up here, and you get a chance to look at the puzzle with these 3 pieces opened up.
Okay.
Not yet. Go
Let's
again.
see what's under number 21.
Wild card.
All right. And open up the puzzle with number 9.
9 gives you a red take. Now, that'll come in handy in a little while. We'll show you the natural match first. It's at number 11, and I'll put this in front of you because Stacy doesn't have a prize yet. However, you get 3 pieces opening up, Jim. Go again.
Okay, number 1.
Video cassette recorder.
That'd be nice. Let's match that video cassette recorder under number 10.
Copper pots and pans. No match. So, Stacy, we go back to you.
Okay, I would like to try for the copper pots and pans under number 7, please.
Copper pots and pans.
And
you got
for
it.
the match for the pans under number 10.
Just like that. Boy, well done. All right. Prize is up there, Stacy. Now you study the puzzle as we open these pieces. Try it again.
Okay, let's open up the board under number 4, please.
Trip to Hong Kong.
Oh my gosh. I would love that trip to Hong Kong. Let's look under number 20, please.
Video cassette recorder. No match, so we go to Jim. You've helped him out.
Okay, I think I saw that video cassette recorder under number 1.
Yes.
And number 20 for the match.
Yes. And in addition, You've got the red tape here you can use to pick up the copper pots and pans, or you can save it for later.
I'm going to go ahead and take those now.
All right. Waste not, want not. Give him the copper pots and pans, and also give him a look at the puzzle with these two doors open.
Alex, is it summertime?
Is it summertime? Stacy's nodding in agreement. She says yes. That was a very straightforward one. 4 basic symbols for the puzzle, and Jim comes through and makes it as our new champion. I think I introduced you as our champion off the top of the program. You lost on our last show, but we said goodbye to an undefeated player, and that's why you're sitting here today. Let me go over and show the folks at home the entire puzzle. Arrows pointing at the 4, which is the sum. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Sum plus her plus... Interesting design on the tie. I'm not sure I'd ever wear a tie that looked like that, but tie plus M. Summertime. And this man is enjoying a wonderful summertime on our show. Come on down here, Jim. Stacy, it's always a little more difficult for the newcomer on Classic Concentration because you're a little bit nervous and you're in an unfamiliar surrounding. But we're going to bring you back to play in another game. You've just got the 1 strike against you, so we'll see you in a little bit. Jim, move in here and let's listen to Gene tell you about these prizes.
Copper Pots and Pans, a service merchandise gift certificate with which you may select copper pots and pans or other top name brands from our catalog or redeem at any one of our many stores, furnished by Service Merchandise, and a video cassette recorder, a VHS 4-head video cassette recorder with high quality picture and special playback effects and 17-function infrared remote control furnished by Sharp, and of course the fun to use season tickets to your favorite team.
Favorite team?
It'll be the Angels.
Oh, you like the Angels?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You think they're going to do it this year? We're already into the season. They're doing sort of so-so.
Well, so-so, but I like to watch them anyway.
Yeah, they're an exciting team. The Dodgers are good. We're very fortunate here in Southern California because we have our choice of so many wonderful teams playing all the professional sports. Except for hockey. They haven't quite made the transition yet, but that'll come. That'll come. All right, you ready to play for a car?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to take a commercial break first, and then when we come back, we'll put you to the test. Because you're going to have base time, 35 seconds.
I can't do it.
Jim, the lady who defeated you on our last program was Valerie.
Yeah.
It was her first appearance here. I ran through the whole list of cars to make her feel comfortable. I think I ought to do the same for you, which means I want you to direct your attention up here, which means that in the next minute or so, you could win this Suzuki Samurai on the top shelf, or the Ford Escort GT. We'll keep coming down. Next, we've got the Hyundai Excel GLS, followed by the Toyota Celica ST, the Oldsmobile Cutlass Wagon, that's what Valerie won, the Honda Accord, the Nissan Pulsar XE with those removable tops, that's a T-bar top, and finally the Jeep Wrangler. Any one of them would be a marvelous addition to your winnings. You ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. 15 numbered squares. Back to base time, 35 seconds, which means you're going to need a little bit of luck. But it's happened before, so good luck, and off you go.
1, 2.
No match.
3, 4.
No.
5, 3.
Yes.
6, 7.
No.
8, 4.
No.
9, 10.
Yes.
11, 7.
Yes.
12, 4.
Yes.
13, 14.
No.
8, 14.
Yes.
15, 6.
No.
13, 2.
Yes.
1, 15.
Yes!
Oh, boy!
All right! Oh, what a win! What a performance! Gene, go ahead. Tell this happy man what he's just won.
Okay, Alex. Jim, you just won the Wrangler, which combines straight four-wheel drive capability and legendary Jeep prowess with smart design and engineering to make it as comfortable in the mountains as it is on the streets. Furnished by Jeep, a prize worth over $11,700.
Well, it didn't take you much time, Jim. Your first time in the winner's circle. You did it in 34 seconds. It's been quite some time since we've had anyone win a car that quickly.
Yeah.
Are you proud of him?
Yes, very proud.
Yeah. Are you going to get to drive that more than he is, you think?
Well, I'll work on it.
You'll work on it. All right. Well, congratulations. You've got $12,341 to enjoy on Classic Concentration. Nice having you with us. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Well, Stacy, you did it. You got rid of Jim.
That's right.
But now you've got to face somebody else, and I'm happy to introduce this gentleman. They tell me he's a game show host in his own right. His name is Dwight King. Hi, Dwight.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Now, what kind of game show hosting do you do?
It's a game we devise at our job. It's a combination of Jeopardy, you might like that, and Trivia Pursuit. We call it Quest for Quality.
And you say you devised this at your place of employment. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a millwright
for
a large local utility.
I see. All right, so the guys in the plant are just trying to nail each other with these tough games, huh?
Yeah, it's part of our employee involvement program.
All right, well, this is a tough game here.
I'm going to get
You've got to
involved
be
here.
on your toes. Take a look over here. Fun prize for the two of you. I like this. Bring out the child in you.
An unusual LGB model train set comes complete, including tracks, transformers, locomotive, station, water tower, mill, restroom, and whistling shed. Alex.
Marjorie's saving people again. Show you where you find that beautiful electric train set at number 9. Close that door. Let's open 2 others for Stacy and Dwight. 18 and down at the bottom, number 22. Stacy, you're still in the challenger's chair, so you'll go first.
Okay, I would love to match that electric train. Let's look under number 7, please.
Horse riding lessons.
Oh, I'd love to have those horse riding lessons too. Let's try the match for under number 20.
No match. Electric train set. Dwight.
Okay, I've always wanted an electric train set. Number 9 and number 20.
You got it.
Thank you very much, Stacy.
All righty. Do you have any children? You married?
Yeah, I am married.
Yeah. No kids yet?
Not yet.
All right, because that train is good for guys my age, your age, or the little ones.
Well, I'm a perfect age for it right now.
Take a look at the puzzle.
It is a bit early.
Go again.
Okay, straight to number 13.
Wild card.
Hey, all right. Okay. Let's open up the puzzle a little bit at 7.
Horse riding lessons. The natural match to that was right next to it at number 8.
Yes.
Are you into horses?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
A lot of people are intimidated by horses. They get frightened when they get near them. But I'm glad
Walk
you...
away and ride them.
All righty. Let's open these 3 doors.
Nothing yet.
Go again.
Okay, looking for some prizes for my new house. Number 16, please.
Puerto Rico R&R. A lot of R's there. Great holiday.
Great. Let's find the other half of that Puerto Rico trip behind number 10.
Red take. No match there. Stacy, you were staring over at him 2 or 3 times, and I just wondered, have you got a feel for this puzzle already?
I'm a little confused on one of the symbols, but I was just wanting that Puerto Rico trip. Wanted to make sure he wasn't.
Well, all right. All you have to do, he showed you where one of them was. You make a match. Find
All
the
right,
other one
I
or
want
wild
that
card.
the match for the Puerto Rico under number 4, please.
Dishwasher. Well, that's close.
That's close. Let's look for the match under number 25.
Nope. A CD player. Go back to Dwight.
Number 17, please.
That's a wild card again. Oh, Dwight, you're doing well.
Yes. Well, let's go to Puerto Rico. Number 16, please.
16 for Puerto Rico R&R vacation. Natural match to that is at number 2. We'll put that prize back here along with the other 2. That gives you a total of 3 at stake. Some expensive ones, too. Now, check out the puzzle. No solution yet, so select again. Oh, what is this?
Okay, let's
Did it suddenly
continue.
come to you?
I think it came to me.
When you get an idea like that, a solution, you do this, do you?
No.
You do that at work. The guys will tease you if you do that at work. Say, hey, I got the answer to this trivia game. They'll say, take your hands away from your face. All right, pick 2 numbers.
Okay, let's, number 24, please.
Green take.
Okay, I saw a red take earlier. Let's try number 15 for the other half of that take.
Nope. CD player. Stacy.
Okay, I think we saw the match for the CD player under number 25.
We did? Yes, we did.
And the match for the CD player under number 15, please.
CD player. That makes it a match. That's a natural. That gives you your first prize in this game. Pickings are slim. Let's open up these 2 doors, Stacy, and see if you can solve this puzzle.
Okay, Alex, I think I can, and I know Dwight can. Is it Hunchback of Notre Dame?
All right, if it is, let's not reveal it because I'm curious to know how she was able to come up with that from what we had seen so far. Is it the right solution? Hunchback of Notre Dame. No, it is not. Okay. See, you had me fooled. I figured you knew it. Well, now, pick 2 more numbers.
Okay, let's look under number 19 to uncover the puzzle.
Dishwasher.
Oh, and we saw that.
Yep.
Dishwasher under number 4.
Dishwasher under number 4. No. You're probably just stalling to win some more prizes. I know. Another one up there, and down here, 2 more doors opening up for you. Go again.
Okay, let's look under the corner at number 21, please.
Sofa and love seat.
I don't think we've seen the match for that, so let's look under number 10 for the match.
Red take. No match. Over to Dwight.
Okay, number 1, please.
Green take.
I think I saw that behind number 14.
No. Sofa and love seat. No match there. Stacy.
Okay, we saw the match for the sofa and love seat under number 21.
Yes.
And the match for the sofa and love seat under number 14.
Yes. That makes it a match and gives you another prize. You've got 3 of them now, Stacy. Can you solve the puzzle? Go again.
Okay, that green take, was that under number 6?
No, that's a French steam oven.
We haven't seen that.
Right.
Let's try number 3 for the match for the French steam oven.
Yes. And another opportunity for you to win this game by solving the puzzle. Can you do it? Open those doors.
Is it the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Is it the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Yes, it is. Congratulations to you. This is an important game for you. You have that 1 strike against you, as you well know. All right, I'm going to show the folks at home the entire puzzle and show you why her solution earlier was not accepted. As all of you know from watching our program, you have to get the exact phrasing. And the was very important, so we had the, hunch plus back plus cuff. Hunchback cuff, note plus I plus D plus aim. Tear. Gosh, my brain is going. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right. Come on down here, Stacy. Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right. Way to go. You had to win it, and you did. Dwight, that's just 1 strike against you, and we'll see you in our next game. But for now, it's a goodbye. Stacy, let's listen to Gene tell you about your prizes.
A French steam oven and a CD player. Hitachi's compact disc player, roulette and random play, random memory track search, wireless remote control lets you call the tune from the comfort of your favorite chair. Furnished by Hitachi. And the sofa and love seat. Lazy Boy Signature 2 sofa with deluxe inner spring mattress and matching love seat, available in many fabrics to suit almost any decor. You may enjoy elegance by day and comfort by night. Furnished by Lazy Boy. And a dishwasher. Gibson's portable dishwasher featuring 3 levels of washing action, hygiene cycle, forced air drying, and an energy saver switch, furnished by Gibson. A prize package totaling $3,047.
When we come back, we're going to see if you can win a brand new car in the base time. Right after this. Stacy, I hope Jim Rexwinkle was an inspiration to you earlier in the program, winning a car in 34 seconds, because that's really what you're expected to do now.
Right.
You're down to base time, as you know, but he demonstrated that it can be done and done easily. Here are the 15 numbered squares, and here's the clock. Base time, 35 seconds. Good luck. Off you go.
1, 4.
No match.
2, 5.
No match.
3, 4.
Nope.
6, 7.
Nope.
8, 9.
Yes.
10, 11.
Nope.
12, 7.
Nope.
5, 13.
Nope.
2, 10.
Nope.
11, 2.
Nope.
14, 2.
That's it. You got it in there. Match 2. All right. Don't worry about it. You've got over $3,000, and you got your feet wet here in the winner's
Right,
circle.
right.
And we're going to take a commercial break. But first, we want to hear from Gene.
Some of today's participants may receive Jules Jurgensen's Gents Classic Series Diamond Dial Watch, elegantly styled with 20 genuine diamonds. The Classic Series, furnished by Jules Jurgensen. We'll be back to Alex Trebek in just a moment.
Stacy, we've got a few seconds left. My knees are bad, but can you teach me a good clog step, an easy one?
Sure. Basic clog. Shuffle step, ball change. There you go. Hey. Now we're country music.
You two keep dancing. That's it. Keep going, keep going. You got your feet on the shot here. That's it. All right, thank you all for tuning us in. These are the Happy Cloggers saying join us tomorrow on the Concentration. Thank you, thank you.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Classic Concentration, a Mark Goodson television production.
Get ready to match the stars. Jimmy Walker, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Joyce Boulafont, Richard Dawson, and Loretta Swit as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson, and thank you, friends. Everybody ready out there? Okay. Are you ready here?
Yeah. Hello.
Johnny Olson says Boulafont.
Boulafont. I love that. That sounds good.
I thought your accent was on the first syllable.
What is it on? How do you spell it?
Boulafont.
But it's French for bel enfant.
That's right. That's beautiful child.
That's right.
Of which you are one.
Yes.
Would you agree to that, sir?
I certainly would.
Yes, okay.
Actually, it means fat hips.
A fat lip is what it means.
Sharing a dressing room.
Yes, I know that. All right, let's say hello to our current champion, Judy Petty. How are you, Judy?
It's fine.
As the time expired last time, Judy had just won a game. She just got $100, but now she's going to have a go at over $5,000 in the Big Money Super Match, and that's going to happen right after this happens to you. So hurry right back. All right, here's Judy Petty. Her first go at the Big Money Super Match. You ready, Judy?
I'm ready.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Moonlight blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then if you match the next one, you get $250. The third, $100. Which celebrities would you like an assist from?
Richard.
What I'd sing to you, a Moonlight Serenade.
Moonlight Serenade. Out of this old Glenn Miller song.
Charles.
What did you say?
Moonlight Serenade.
Moonlight Serenade ain't anywhere near the board. But you had to do your romantic scene. Excuse me a second.
Got him, by Jove.
I said Moonlight Sonata.
Moonlight Sonata. All right.
Brett. How about Moonlight in Vermont?
No,
Flat.
Don't forget to get her new album from Vegas.
Moonlight in Vermont.
That's terrific. You kids are
So
just
you
too
got-
young to remember. There was an older group here from Sun City that day.
That's right. So you have Moonlight Serenade, Moonlight Sonata, and Moonlight in Vermont. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I want to say Moonlight Bay.
Moonlight Bay. All right. You want to say that, nobody's going to stop you. That's your judgment, it's your money, and it's your game. Okay. Moonlight Bay, she's come up with her own idea. She's on her own. She's rejected you, celebrities. Rejection.
Wait till Moonlight in Vermont comes up. We'll wait.
Okay.
And I'll sing
Now
another
look for
chorus.
Moonlight Bay. May we see the $100 response. Moonlight Sonata is up there, the one that Charles suggested.
I could sing a chorus of
Okay.
that too.
Here we go. Looking for Moonlight Bay, folks. Here is the $250 response. Moonlight Bay. Very good. Congratulations.
Moonlight Serenade.
I tell you, when you win like that and it's come up with your own idea, there's no one to run over there and kiss. So, okay. This is a quick study, isn't she? Say, what do you think is under the last one? Serenade. That was Richard's answer. Great old Glenn Miller theme song, Moonlight Serenade. Here is the $500 response. Serenade is right.
Okay. That kiss, Judy, I hate to be petty, cost you $250.
You may not always be right, but you're never wrong, Richard.
I certainly am not.
Okay, you've got the $250. You now play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. You have to choose one celebrity whom you will match on an exact head-to-head basis.
Richard.
Okay, Richard.
Now, do it yourself. You did it yourself the last
Oh, don't salt, Dickie. It doesn't become you.
Oh, shut up and drink your beer, Brett.
Would you face me, madam, please? Thank you. And Richard, you get ready to write your response to this. Blank watch. W-A-T-C-H. Blank watch. Ding. Okay. Now, he's finished. What answer would you think of to match Richard? Blank watch.
Night watch.
Night watch. Half them like it and half of them hate it. All right, Richard, for $2,500, may we see your response?
I almost rewrote this to make it wristwatch, but the first thing I thought of was stopwatch.
Stopwatch. Well, night watch was good. Stopwatch was good. And what was yours, audience? Wristwatch. That's another good one, too. Okay, a lot of good choices there. Judy, you're up to $350. You're still the champ. You will play another game in a moment or so. But first, we've got this message of interest for one and all. Time to start a brand new game. To do that, we're very pleased to introduce a new player. Here is Fred Jones. Hi, Fred. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good, fine, very well. Thank you for asking. Fred will now tell us the story of his life in 8.5 seconds. Go.
Well, I'm married. I have 2 children. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. I'm a real estate salesman.
Got 3 seconds left to go. What else would you like to say, Fred?
Say doo-dah, doo-dah.
Okay.
They always finish.
Ties it off.
Yes,
All right, Fred, good luck to you, and good luck to you. You've had good luck so far. Ready, Judy? Okay. Fred, would you make a selection here? You're the challenger.
I'll try B.
B. New game. Everybody plays. Times have gotten so tough in Las Vegas that all the gambling casinos have to share one blank. Times have gotten so tough in Las Vegas that all the gambling casinos have to share one blank. Why is everybody coughing at that question then?
Oh!
You don't like that question, audience? Who asked you?
I don't like it either. I'm with you kids.
Times have gotten so tough in Las Vegas that all the gambling casinos have to share one. All right. Finished down here?
Certain people have finished, Brett.
Oh, I finished, yeah. Would you like
Brett,
to
have
see
you
mine?
noticed that yesterday and the day before when you didn't wear your wig, you wrote faster?
Yep.
You think
Did
it
you
slows
know-
down my thinking?
I think it does. I really do. All right, now let's see how Fred responds to this. Times have gotten so tough in Las Vegas that all the gambling casinos have to share one...
Lady of the evening.
Okay. Don't hold the card up. I know what he said. Jimmy, what do you say?
Fred Jones, huh?
Yeah.
Is that your real name? Deck of cards.
Deck of cards. Good answer there. Brett?
Well, I guess I'm a little out of it. I said crapshooter.
Yeah. Okay, Charles.
You know what a crapshooter is?
Speaking of crapshooters, how are you?
Roulette wheel is his. What's yours?
I beg your pardon. I said they had to share one dealer.
One dealer.
Is that the same thing?
No, that's different, my dear. It all depends. Now, Richard, what did you say?
I beg your pardon?
Times have gotten so tough in Las Vegas, all the casinos have to share one blank.
One, obviously, if times are tough, one gambler.
One gambler, that's right. It makes the rounds from one place to another. Loretta.
I said one slot machine.
One slot machine. Yes, all
Many
right.
choices, weren't there?
Okay, so there's your question, and now, Judy, we've got this for you. Charles Nelson Riley said...
No, gosh.
He said... I'm the world's... yeah, he said, I'm the world's greatest ventriloquist. And one of these people is the world's greatest dummy. You may have noticed that when blank speaks, my lips never move.
Can I hear that question again?
Okay, it goes like this. Charles Nelson Riley said, I'm the world's greatest ventriloquist, and one of these people is the world's greatest dummy. You may have noticed that when blank speaks, my lips never move. Do you understand it now, Brett, dear?
Yes, darling. Now I think I've got it.
By Jove, she's got it. All right, everybody ready? Now, Judy, did you hear the thing? I read it twice.
Read it again.
Oh, one more time? Charles Nelson Riley said, I am the world's greatest ventriloquist, and one of these people is the world's greatest dummy. You may have noticed that when blank speaks, my lips never move.
Well, Brett, I think if that.
But, Britt, I'll take it. That's not very nice.
She says it's not very nice, but she'll take Brett. I don't know what that means.
And I'm all bathed in everything.
Yes. Jimmy?
Since they get along so well, I said Brett.
All right, there's an answer, Judy. Now, what? No whispering there. It's show and tell time.
We're in love.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I said Jean, but I didn't do any last names.
Oh. I see. All right. Yeah. Belt you right in the mouth. Charles.
Charlie McBrett.
Charlie McBrett. Okay. So there's two for you, Judy. What do you say, Joyce?
I say it's 3 for Judy.
It's 3 for Judy is right. Do you make it 4, Sir Richard?
Although Brett is the dummy,
That.
Charles's voice was made by Mattel. And I said Brett with 1 T.
Brett with 1 T. Okay, Loretta with 2 T's.
I spelled her name correctly.
Brett, there it is. Well, you're up to 4. Okay. We're going to pick up in a moment or so at this point, but first we got this message of interest. Oh, all right. Now, let's see. That's the end of the first round, right? I push the button, reveal the second round. Fred, make a selection, if you please.
I'll try B again.
B it is. Here we
Hope
go.
It's not
Everybody
a Vegas
please.
question.
Yule Gibbons said...
Oh, I know.
He said to the waitress, don't bother bringing me any food. I'm just going to eat the blank. Yule Gibbons said that.
Okay.
Don't bother bringing me any food. I'm just going to eat the blank. Well, that didn't take our celebrities very long. Fred, have you thought of an answer? You know who Yule Gibbons is, right, Fred?
Yeah.
He said to the waitress, don't bother bringing me any food. I'm just going to eat the...
Table.
The table. That's a good response because wood is a cellular substance loaded with vitamins and minerals. Jimmy?
It is edible, you know.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Edible. That's what we say it in the ghetto. Edible.
Edible.
I said because Yule Gibbons is doing a lot of commercials, making a lot of money now.
Right.
Silverware.
Silverware. All right, that's close to the table. You got to match everybody else to stay in the game, Fred. Let's see if he matches Brett.
Darling, you steal the silverware.
Yeah. In your stomach so you can walk out.
And you eat the table.
Eat the table. There's one. Okay, Charles.
I would never hurt a man named Jones.
Table. So there's 2. You need 3 more to stay in the game. What have you got, Joyce?
Table.
Table. 3. All right. This may be your lucky day, Fred.
Well, on the other hand... See, Fred, let me explain to you. As wrong as you were about Vegas, Yule Gibbons eats nature's things, right? Like nuts and berries. He doesn't eat wood. Termites eat wood, Fred. Not the question of being about a termite. This would have been a great hit. He ate the flowers on the table.
Ate the flowers. What'd you say?
What'd you have?
Take 2. Okay, come on down. Congratulations. Okay, you stand by for a moment. Fred, it's been a very short meeting for us. We've enjoyed meeting you, and we thank you very much for being here on Match Game 74. A gift for Fred Jones backstage. Goodbye, Fred. Now, shall we get right to it?
Yeah.
You ready? You anxious?
Yes.
All right. We polled. I hear funny noises. Are you ready in there? Yes. Okay. You thought we had some big mechanical thing working. There's a man we got in there. Throwing a little food once in a while, and he does what we tell him to. All right.
That's Yule Gibbons.
That's Yule Gibbons in there. That's right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got the best response to this. Time blank. Now, the answer they gave most of is worth 500, then 250, 100, and you know all that. Now, which celebrities you want a little help from?
Richard.
Richard.
Timetable.
Timetable.
Brett.
Brett.
How about Time Bomb?
Time bomb. There's two.
Charles.
Time clock.
Time clock. So you've got time bomb, time clock, timetable. You may choose one of those or do what you did last time and come up with your own original answer. That's allowed if you want to do that. What do you want to do?
I'll take timetable.
Timetable. That's Richard's answer. All right. You didn't trust him last time, but you trust him this time.
Well, this time I'll probably be wrong.
This time you're wrong. Okay, timetable is what we're looking for. May we see the $100 response? Time bomb is up there, the one that Brett gave.
See?
Brett gave you the bomb.
All is not lost.
Okay. We are looking for timetable. Here is the $250 response. Time clock. Well, you got 2 out of 3 of the ones that the celebrities gave you so far. One Charles gave you. Time bomb, timetable may be up there now. Let's find out right now. Here is the $500 response. Time out.
You should
Did you
have stuck
think of
with the
that?
second row, honey.
I didn't think of that, but that other audience apparently did think of that. Didn't cross my mind. Yours?
No. Didn't.
Did anybody else think of that?
No.
You thought of it, Jimmy?
Time out.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's
He
a
put
familiar
time
American
piece.
phrase, but it just didn't occur to me.
No,
Well, Judy, you've increased your innings a little bit up to $450. You're going to meet another player now. Here comes Beth Hornan. Hi, Beth. You know Judy Petty?
Yes, I do.
How are you today, Beth?
I'm just fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Well, you want to tell us a little more about yourself?
Okay. I'm 20 years old. I'm single. I live in La Habra, and I'm a sales girl at a department store, and I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're very excited to have you here. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay, if you're 20 years old, why not? I'll push a button and ask you, Beth, to make a selection.
B, please.
B?
Yes.
All right. This is for a new player there, Beth Horning. She's 20 years old. Lester had a wall telephone installed in a very strange place. The only way you could use it is to stand in the blank. Lester had a wall telephone installed in a very strange place. The only way you could use it is to stand in the blank. All right. I see Loretta's the first one finished.
I'm the only one who can spell.
Ready down there?
Oh.
Brett, are you ready?
Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready. I just never get invited.
Okay, Beth. Lester had a wall telephone installed in a very strange place. The only way you could use it is to stand in the...
Bathroom.
In the what?
The bathroom.
In the bathroom. Okay. She said in the bathroom. Jimmy, what do you say to that?
Beth, when you start moving up in the world, they have telephones in the bathroom. But not in the bathtub.
In the bathtub. Right. All right, Brett, what did you say?
I wanted to sound like Charles. So I wanted to get a lot of sibilant S's going. I said stand in the sink.
Stand in the sink.
Hi, dear.
He doesn't talk that way. Show us how you talk, Charles.
I talk fine. There wasn't one S in that, I'll tell you. I said tub.
In the tub. Bathroom's the answer she's looking for. Joyce?
I'm embarrassed.
You are?
That's 2 S's, be careful.
Why are you embarrassed?
Well, I said they had to stand in the Johnny.
I know what she means, you see. You stand up there like that, and you reach up here, and the phone's up there, and you say hello. That's the way...
That's a match. That's a match.
No. No.
It's a...
What do you say, Richard?
I'm amazed all these buzzers are going because they've all said bath and tub. I'd like to ask our producer, where did your bathroom kept? Your bathtub?
Tub.
Not
You don't
kept in
keep the tub in the bathroom?
No, I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
It's in the kitchen, I see.
Yeah. I said bath, darling, and I thought
Bath.
we were going to match, but obviously not.
Bath.
No more drinks for the production
In the
staff.
bath. The bath doesn't match bathroom. Yes, it does. Change your mind. In the bath.
Here, take this over.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Loretta, what do you say?
Well, does shower match?
Shower.
That's not in the bath.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So they got to fight.
That was one for you. Your question will be next, but first in line is this. Okay. Ladies, we've got to stop right at this point in the middle of round one, and when we get together next time, we'll pick it up at this point, and it'll be your question. All right? Look forward to seeing you. And you, as usual, were splendid, because you're all gifted and crazy, and that...
I love you in bow ties.
She loves me in bow ties. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Charles, are you teaching now? Someone asked me if you
No,
were
just
gonna...
in New York occasionally.
You teach in New York occasionally?
Once in a while.
What are you
Do you have a
teaching?
class in musical...
Yeah.
musical comedy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Acting class.
Acting.
Let them all laugh.
Why not? Charles is a big musical comedy star on Broadway. How many shows were you in? You were in Hello,
Four.
Dolly,
Four.
Bye Bye Birdie, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
And Skyscraper.
And what? And
Skyscraper.
what?
And I
Skyscraper.
understudied Gene Rayburn in Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh, really?
That's right. We worked together for 6 months and had a marvelous time.
All right, now name a winner.
This is Gene Rayburn from Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Every episode of Family Feud is guaranteed to have good answers, bad answers, oddball contestants, Steve reactions, winning moments, and fun times all around. Family Feud, all new weeknights starting at 10 on Game Show Network.
Rows of hearts and diamonds swoop across the screen. The outline of a king playing card is slowly coloured in blue, red and gold. The king card tumbles away with other cards. A joker's face is created from gold ribbon. The cards fan out into 3 lines. They turn over to reveal the title, Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right. Bruce appears wearing a black suit.
You are so lovely. Lovely audience. You're so much better than last week. Oh, they were dreadful. Except one woman, Olive.
An old woman covers her face with her hands.
From Englefield. Sitting there with a little smile on her little face. Oh, yeah. I went up to her and she said, I've watched you over the years and you work so hard. I'd like to suggest a little pastime for you. I said, you're very kind and sweet, my dear Olive. What pastime do you suggest? She said, Russian roulette.
He makes an ugly face.
Anyway, nice to see you. Pleasure to see you. And I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack. And if you like things that come in pairs, just look at my 2 croupiers. Look at this.
2 slim young women appear in black evening dresses and hold his hands.
Look at you. Oh. Hello, Sophie, and hello, Dick.
Hello, Bruce. Now tell me, do you think husbands and wives should have secrets from one another?
Oh, absolutely not. And if they do, they should never confess them.
Well,
Never.
why not?
Well, I'll tell you why not. A friend of mine confessed to his wife that he was seeing a psychiatrist.
Was she shocked?
No, but he was, because then she confessed that she'd been seeing a doctor. 2 lorry drivers and a milkman. Go and deal the cards, Dora.
He moves to the playing board.
And as you can see, Sophie is dealing out the red cards on the top, Vicky's dealing out the blue cards on the bottom. Now then, it is another one of our special shows. Both of our couples are engaged. So we have our cards. All we need now are engaged players. There they are.
The 4 contestants appear and stand behind a counter.
Jules. You are Jan, Michelle and Darren. Welcome all of you. Now, you are Jan...
Barry.
Barry and Jules...
Crab.
What?
Crab.
Crab? Oh, yeah. So when you get married, you'll have a couple of nippers. Fine. Now, you're from Bedfordshire, is that right?
That's right.
Good. And what do you do, Jan?
I'm a beauty therapist.
A beauty therapist. Oh, lovely. And what do you do, Jules?
I'm a Surrey police officer.
Surrey police officer. Oh, warm night. Come on. Well, we always do it. Warm night. Warm night. Lovely. So it's PC Crab.
That's right.
Now, if you arrest...
He looks at the audience.
That sounds funny, doesn't it? OK, so do you arrest mobsters or lobsters?
Lobsters usually.
Lobsters usually, I see, fine. Now, where did you meet him, Jan?
We met through a vegetarian dating agency.
A vegetarian dating agency?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think vegetarians did meet. Did you? I didn't think that at all. And tell me what happened, Jules.
Well, I wrote to Jan as a rabbit. And,
a what?
A rabbit.
You wrote to her as a rabbit?
Yeah, and I used a lot of innuendos and she laughed a lot.
Oh, I see. So you made love just by this letter from a rabbit? Oh, so you're the long ear of the law. I see. So how soon did you get engaged after meeting him, Jan?
It was only 2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks?
Yes.
Well, that's quick even for a rabbit. Let's see the ring. Oh, lots of carrots. Now, when are you getting married? That's what we want to know.
5 weeks' time.
5 weeks' time. Well, we wish you all the luck in the world for a very happy life together. That's beautiful. And have you any other hobbies?
Yes, I like drawing, Bruce. And as a matter of fact, I happen to have drawn something which I think you might like.
Oh, really?
A nice cartoon of you. Here you go, Bruce.
Well, that really is. That's fantastic. I mean, I've had a few.
It's a painting of Bruce dressed as a Joker.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Yeah. Very good. Good stuff. I must find a special place for that.
Yes.
I think I've thought of one already, but make sure it goes straight to my dressing room, but don't stick it on the wall. OK, fine. Thank you very much for that. It's very nice to go to all the trouble. Now, in the beauty business, any funny customers, Jan?
Yes, I have, actually. There was a lady that came in for some waxing and she turned out to be a man.
Came in for the waxing on the legs, turned out to be a man? Yes. What did you use, a blowtorch? And have you any special talents at all, Jan?
I do, actually, yes.
Yes?
I do a bit of erotic dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, would you, if I stood over there, would you sort of do a bit of erotic
I could
rounding?
try.
Oh, good. Come over here. Come round here, darling. Yeah. Because, you know, just, can we have some music, please? And just feel the mood. Oh.
She moves in front of him seductively and bends down slightly, wiggling her hips, then moves behind him and gooses him.
Just a minute!
She retakes her place next to her fiancé, who gives her a kiss.
That's erotic enough, dear. You touched my buttocks. You've got the nice mood about it. That's lovely. It's only good. Pity. Right. Now, over to... Sorry to keep you waiting. You are Michelle... Jones, I see, and Darren... Simpson, I see. And you're from Sussex?
Yep.
And what do you do, Michelle?
I'm an air hostess.
Oh, an air hostess. Oh, I see, fine. And what do you do, Darren?
I'm a head loader at Gatwick.
Oh, head loader. So don't tell me you must have met amongst the airport luggage and he's been in your grip ever since.
Something like that.
Yes, something like that. That's how you met?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely, that's lovely. Now, tell us about the engagement, will you, Darren?
Well, one day I picked Michelle up from work.
Yes.
I took her home, and previously I'd put all carnations all over the bed.
Oh.
So I dragged her upstairs, showed her the carnations, and then popped the question.
Pop the questions, yes. Oh, well, I'll make a note of that. Flower bed. Right. And ever since then, your hobbies have been flower pressing. No doubt, no doubt. Oh, right. Now, we're all done now. When are you getting married?
7 days' time.
7 days' time? Oh, well, we wish you all the luck as well, like these two little mites here, for a very happy life together. That's wonderful. Now, where are you going on your honeymoon?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia? That's a... You're not from there, are you? Really? That's a long flight, isn't it?
It is.
Yes. Are you going to upgrade him?
I might try.
We'll do your best here. Just honeymoon, after all. Have you got any hobbies, Darren?
One in particular.
What's that?
Cycling to the local pub.
Now, can you be breathalyzed for that?
Can we?
Yes. If you're on horseback, if you're on horseback or if you're on a cycle, you can still be breathalyzed and still summoned. That is true. That is true. I found out. So be careful, especially if PC crabs about.
He bends his knees.
All night. Right now, any ambitions have you got, Michelle?
I would love to be a newsreader on the BBC.
Well, you've got a very nice, clear voice, but the BBC, no chance, dear. I should know. I should know. No, there's no chance to the BBC. From next month, all the BBC news programmes will be repeats. Oh, they are cutting down. They are cutting down, yes. Now, Michelle, you once had trouble with your holiday luggage. What happened, dear?
I went to the carousel to pick up my case, and all my washing and knickers were going around because the case had broken.
The case had broken. It's terribly embarrassing. Yeah.
Very. I just picked up the case and carried on walking, left my knickers behind.
You left your knickers behind? Well, we heard about this, and you haven't seen those knickers in 10 years. But they're here tonight! There they are.
He catches a giant pair of silk bloomers thrown from off stage. The newlyweds both clap as he holds them out.
And these are definitely yours, Michelle.
They look about
It
my
says
size.
keep your seat in the upright position. That's a little keepsake for you. All right. Yes, Olive doesn't need them anymore.
He waves and smiles.
Now then, I believe you do an impression of a rabbit in a, what is it?
In a distressed...
A distressed rabbit. Distressed rabbit. Go on. Just a minute. Quiet, please. I want to hear that again. Very good. Sounds more like a pair of knickers. Anyway, they're all yours. Now then, to the show. We haven't got a show, have we? Right. Now, did you cut the cards? Good. Did you see them cut the cards? Yeah. Now, the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game and a Brucey bonus. Wow! And all the questions are based on a poll of 100 people, and they are true polls. Jules and Jan, you won the toss, so you'll start us off, but good luck to you all. Thank you for being here. Here we are. We asked 100 football referees if an entire team turned round and started mooning at the crowd, would you send them all off? Or just give them the bum's rush? How many football referees said yes, if an entire team turned round and started mooning at the crowd, they would send them all off?
I reckon they would.
I think that'd be quite hard.
Yes?
Yeah,
You think they'd be so angry and say, enough of this?
Yeah.
Bit of fun is a bit of fun, but you've gone too far.
Yeah.
So,
quite hard.
how many?
Quite high.
Quite high? Give us a figure.
60s, 70s?
80s.
70.
80.
77.
78.
79.
And they're not even married yet. And it's going on. 78. 79. Right. OK, have you got views on this, Darren and Michelle?
I think
referees.
It would be quite high, but maybe not as high.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They'd be angry, but
not that angry.
Not that angry.
Not
bit
that
lower.
many would be that angry. OK, the actual number who would send them all off is 65. You were right to go lower. Well done, Darren and Michelle, and you're in the driving seat. Here's your base card. It is a king, a good card. Lower than a king, you say a 6. You're going on? You're going on. Higher than a 6, you say a 10. Freeze. You're going to freeze? Freeze and protect your cards. That stops Jules and Jan from getting in. So, you to answer the next question, Darren and Michelle. We asked 100 nurses, have you ever come across a doctor who you wouldn't trust to operate on you? Thank you, nurse. Soap operas, I know, are full of them, but how many nurses said yes, they had come across a doctor who they wouldn't trust to operate on them?
Now, my brother's a doctor, lovely bedside manner, but I know lots haven't, so...
I don't actually think they'd admit to it either. I think it'd be around about 44. Or...
Yeah, but you know, it's a private poll. Nobody knows about their names and everything. I mean, it's a private poll. Let me always...
About 47.
47. About 47, you think?
47.
All right, 47, you're stuck on that now. Have you got views on this?
No.
Any views?
Higher, definitely higher.
We're going for higher.
Yeah, you're going for higher. Any reason for that?
Well,
Because she says so.
Good boy, you're learning fast. You're learning, PC Crab. Right, the actual number who had come across a doctor they wouldn't trust is 71. Very wise to go higher, and a lot higher than 47. OK, so it's your turn. Jules and Jan, a 3, a good card. Higher than a 3, you say a 9. It's a little bit, but it's up to you. What do you want to do? You got threes as well. They're playing it cagey. Both teams are cagey. Right, Jules and Jan, you to answer this question first. We asked 100 taxidermists. If you wrote a do-it-yourself book on taxidermy, do you think it would sell well? How many taxidermists said yes? If they wrote a do-it-yourself book on taxidermy, it would sell well.
Not very high.
No?
My dog.
You wouldn't like to do it on your dog?
No.
Well, that wasn't the question, but
I know a few people I'd like to do it on, Bruce.
You know, he knows a few people he'd like to do it on. That's another thing. But do you think people would be interested?
No, I don't.
No?
No, not very high.
Well, give us a...
35? Yeah, 35.
35. Michelle and Darren, views on this?
I think even lower.
What do you think?
I think when people are so upset when their pets and things have died, they couldn't bring themselves
they couldn't bring themselves to actually doing it themselves.
Yeah, we don't
but it's just to sell to read about it. But do it yourself, you're right, they wouldn't fancy it. You think?
Rather the flower pressing.
You think? Lower. The flower pressing. Right. The actual number who did say it would sell is 48. So you were wrong to go lower. 48. We all know what the name of the book would be. Get Stuffed. We all know that. So, Jules and Jan, you can now change that 9.
Yeah, we'll change it.
OK, change the 9 for a queen. A good card. What do you think? Lower than the queen, you say? Bad luck. Giving you a free go there, Michelle and Darren, from the 10.
Lower.
Lower than the 10, you say a 4. And for the first game...
It's a queen.
You gave them the opening and they got in. Oh, bad luck, but good luck to you two. And you've won a Brucey bonus. A long weekend in Monte Carlo with spending money so you can have a flutter. OK, we're now ready for game 2. There is another Brucey bonus, so Jan and Jules, you know, if you happen to win it, it'll be all yours. Of course it will. What a stupid thing to say. Right. Anyway, Darren and Michelle, it's you to answer first. Here we go. We asked 100 single women under 25. If you were engaged to a man and he ditched you, would you keep the ring? Yeah! Not half, yeah. Look at Olive down there. How many single women under 25 said yes, if they were engaged to a man and he ditched them, they would keep the ring? Now, personally, would you do that, Michelle?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No.
You'd say, you'd throw it back at him. Throw it back at him.
I think it would
on a string.
Meant to be mine.
On a string. You could have it. Right. So, judging by that, what do you think most women would...
I think most
it'd be quite high.
Most would say, it's mine and you gave
Very
it.
high. I reckon about 82. 77.
Going with
79
82?
then.
Well,
79.
79, going with 79. Now, Jan, if you were in the same position...
I think I'd keep the ring.
You would keep it.
I would,
You say, no, he's done that to me and...
Absolutely,
no,
yeah.
just keep it, you know.
Higher.
Higher than 79.
Yeah.
Higher than 79. Yeah. What do you think? Well, the actual number who would keep the ring is 77. My goodness. I tell you, you were so near in the first place. But Darren and Michelle, you are off again. And your base card is a 3, a good card. Higher than a 3, you say a queen. Lower than a queen, you say a 2. Higher than a 2, you say a jack. And for the match, lower...
It's a 6. The couple hug.
Come here, you two. Oh, bad luck. Bad luck. Come over here. Oh, it's so awful when you don't even get a Brucey bonus. But they were in a hurry to get rid of you, weren't they? Oh, that's a shame. But here are your flowers, and you'll play your cards right, decanter and glasses. We'll see you for a drink upstairs after the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm sorry it's ended so soon for you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much. There we are. Come here, Michelle. My goodness. Now then, and you stay there next time. Now then, you've won another Brucey bonus. which is a home multimedia computer system. A wonderful piece of equipment, believe me, that's nothing. And the Monte Carlo, oh, and it's not over yet. You've earned the chance to play with our cash cards, which means you could win thousands of pounds, plus this magnificent car.
A blue 4x4 drives across sand dunes, then it's parked in the studio with Vicky and Sophie standing alongside it.
Don't touch the pad. We'll be right back.
End of part 1. Part 2.
Welcome back. Now, before we deal out the cash cards, the more pounds you get, the richer you get. And what do pounds make? Rich people. Now, before we do that, will you tell us about this little trip to Las Vegas?
We got a room that had a double jacuzzi in, and we thought we'd take...
double jacuzzi? Yes.
We thought we'd take advantage of that.
Yes, yes.
So we got the wine on the side ready, and we poured the wine, had it in the glasses, and I decided that I would put shampoo in the jacuzzi because I'd like it with bubbles in. And it went over our heads, in the wine, over the floor, out the bathroom door, and we couldn't stop these bubbles. But before we decided to clear them up, we had to take photographs first.
Oh, that is wonderful. And did you sit at the plug hole end?
As it happened.
As it happened, right. Well, now, relax with this, and, you know, we wish you all a lot of luck. Now, Vicky, deal out those blue cards.
Good luck.
Let's hope they're as lucky for you as the other ones were. But first of all, I'm going to give you £200, OK? I'm going to ask you a question. If you get the question right, I can add 50 to the 200. If you get it wrong, I have to take 50 away. OK? Sophie, are you there, dear?
Hi, Bruce.
Here comes Sophie Sups.
Thank you. Hope you win. Thank you.
Good, and here's your question.
Thank you.
Fine. And no help from our audience with this part of the show. Here we go. Which organisation was founded by Robert Baden-Powell? Was it the Salvation Army, the RSPCA, or the Boy Scouts?
The Boy
The Boy Scouts.
Easy one, wasn't it? Boy Scouts. Fine, got it done. You now have £250. Your minimum risk must be 50, or whatever you have, you can double up, or any part of that is fine. When we get to here, we move you up to here, and we give you another £200 out of the goodness of our hearts. We move you along and move you along. When you get to here, if you have £4,000 or more, you have a chance to go for the car. Lovely. Then I ask you another question. If you get that question right on the turn of this card, will determine whether you win the car or not. OK, good luck. And Vicky, let's have a good base card. A jack, a good card, but think about it, you have £250. It's your decision.
150 lower?
150 lower.
£150 lower than a jack? A 5, yes. Now, you now have £400. So, 5, it's not the greatest card, but then again, it's not a bad card at
200
all.
higher.
You're going 200. £200 higher than a 5? An ace, yes. We now have £600. Well done on a great card.
500 lower.
£500 lower than an ace. A jack, yes. Now then, you have £1,100. You're well on track. We give you another 200. You have £1,300. Now, remember that you've got to have 2,000 by here and then double up. So just think a little bit about what you want to do. OK.
750 lower.
750 lower than a jack? A 9. Oh. Now, if you don't fancy this, if you don't fancy it, you can go 50, then you've still got the 2,000.
50 lower.
50 lower than a 9? A 3, yes. So you've got...
2,000 higher.
You've got the
2,000 higher.
2,000 higher.
Higher than a 3? Yes! Well done, I'm so thrilled you played it very well, but I'm so glad with that 50. If it had gone the other way, it would have ruined your chances. Now, this is what you've got to think about. That £4,100 is yours. No matter what happens now, that is all yours. So spend it wisely.
Thank you.
And the choice is yours now. We have another question. OK?
That's fantastic.
There's no choice, actually. I was wrong to say choice. There's no choice at all. You have another question here. OK? You get that right on the turn of the card, you ever go for the car. Right? Name 5 of Snow White's 7 dwarfs.
Grumpy, sneezy.
Yes.
Happy.
Yes.
Bashful.
Yes.
Dopey.
Yes.
Dopey.
That was it. 5? Yes, 5. Right. Now then.
He approaches the playing board.
You have a queen, a silly question. Do you want to change the card?
No.
But what do you say?
Lower.
Lower.
Lower than a queen for the car! Yes! Well done, my darling. Well done. Here we are. Easy. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Get down here. Come on. In you go here. Well, what a night. Yes, thank you, darling. In you go there. Try it out for size. And don't forget the £4,100. Okay. And also don't forget the weekend. All right, all right. The weekend in Monte Carlo you've got. And also the home computer system. Okay, are you happy?
Yes.
You look happy. And a happy marriage to you as well. Well, in with all the other things aboard and the car, the whole, yeah, £23,926. Not a bad night's run. Okay, what about it? Well, it's not too late to still be a big night if you play your cards right. Good night. Shut up with that hooter. Bye-bye. Thank you.
The
I
end.
love that theme tune. And
Play Your
luckily enough,
Cards Right
we'll
is
hear it again
voiced
in a few
by
moments,
Stephen
because
O'Neill.
Bruce is back with more Play Your Cards Right. Then he's welcoming some very enthusiastic players into Contestants Row, all hoping to make it to the end. We're playing The Price is Right every weekday at 4.
Time for the all-new Let's Make a Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Hello, hello. Folks, I have here a check for $10,000 that I'm not going to give to anybody. I'm going to put it back in my pocket. Why? Why should I give it to you? I mean, well, I might give it to you. But you'll have to earn it. You'll have to earn it. Don Erickson and Stacy Erickson. Where are you from?
Idaho.
No, I've seen you, but not from Idaho. Yeah, San Francisco. That makes sense, right? All right, if you want to earn the $10,000, and I'm sure you do, follow me. A little moon music, please. Here's what happens. Stand right over here. I'll take the sign, put it down. We've come a long way to make a deal, right from the moon. Now, here's what happens. We're going to ask you to price some items for us within reasonable limits, and every time you do, I'm going to multiply the amount of money that you have by 10. For example, I'm going to start you off with a $10, right? Okay. You start off with 10, you get the first one right, I multiply by 10, it becomes 100. Then you risk the 100 if you want to go ahead, and if you get the second one right, we multiply that by 10, then you have 1,000, right? 10, 100, 1,000. If you want to risk the 1,000, we go one more time for $10,000. It's all up to you. Are you good at pricing items?
We'll see.
All right, always think of the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast. Which one of you will give me the answer, Stacy or Donna? All right, Donna, change places with Stacy. You come a little closer to me, and here we go with item number 1 for $10.
Enjoy the delicious, long-lasting flavor of Trident Sugarless Gum. It's so fresh and soft. Taste the one that'll win you over to Sugarless Gum.
Price this for me within 30 cents, and we'll start you off with your first $10.
30 cents.
The price actually is 30 cents. So you guessed that one, and now you have $10, right? You have $10. Now you're trying to go for 10 times 10 or 100. Dean?
Here's a roll of Clorette's Mints. Helps your mouth's own freshening power eliminate bad breath. Costs a little more, but it's worth it. Clorette's, the breath deodorant.
Price this for me within 30 cents, and we'll give you $100.
45.
45, she says. The price actually is 50. Close enough. 10 times 10 is $100. You now have 100. You risk 100. Go for 1,000, right? Right. Then here we go.
It's hot cocoa, Alba High Calcium. Great taste, right down to the bone. The only hot cocoa with more calcium than an 8-ounce glass of milk. Alba High Calcium.
Price this for me within 65 cents, high or low. And you go 10 times 100 or $1,000.
179.
179, is that close enough? It is very close. And you now have $1,000. Before you make up your mind whether you want to risk the $1,000, let's have a description of this final item, which could be worth $10,000 to you.
This is a 14-ounce box of jumbo hand-breaded shrimp from Singleton Seafood. Delicious seafood frozen fresh from the sea turns mealtime into a special occasion. Singleton brings the great taste of seafood home.
Now, I'm going to challenge you to guess this within $1. And if you can do so, you're risking your $1,000 if you go all the way, but you could end up with $10,000 if you're right. If you like that deal, go all the way. If you don't like that deal, I even have a curtain that's for sale, and it sells for $1,000. So you have your choice. Keep the $1,000, go for the curtain, or go all the way by guessing this price within $1. That's what $1,000 looks like. Well, you own the $1,000. All right. You decided. What would you have said just for fun?
$290. No, $350.
$350 wouldn't have done it for you at all because the price was $729. So you would have lost your $1,000. Now, before we see what's back, you would spend $1,000 for an unknown behind a curtain. Isn't that exciting?
We shouldn't have.
Well, before, if you don't like it, why don't I up that to $2,000? Don't take the curtain. Oh, now I got them in a bind, right? Now they don't know what to do. $2,500 not to go for the curtain. $3,000 not to go for the curtain.
Let's go. Curtain!
Now listen, these kids have taken a chance. I offered them $3,000 not to go for the curtain. They still want the curtain. You got a lot of courage where you come from. Here's what you end up with. It is a brand new car.
It's the Chevrolet Sprint hatchback. Standard equipment includes a fun-to-drive 5-speed transmission, AM/FM radio, and energetic 3-cylinder engine. Furnished by Zopp Chevrolet. With tax and license, it sells for $6,164.94.
You had a lot of courage. You deserve it. Our congratulations to the Jacksons. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Stacey. A very popular win for some great folks. You see, the difference is up where they come from, $3,000 gets you a cup of coffee up in the moon, you see? So they didn't realize it, but they realized it when they got the car, didn't they? We'll be back with more excitement on Let's Make a Deal right after this. I'm going to trade away this little can of nuts, but before I do, I'm going to ask Dean to describe them for us. Dean?
They're beer nuts with a crunchy, nutty, sweet and salty, one and only natural taste. Beer nuts.
Nuts to you. Oh, I'm sorry I said that, sir. I didn't realize when I was sitting down I said nuts to you, and then he comes up here and he's 6'5". Bill Bajima.
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 Okay, that's good now.
Okay. I like the new look on Superman. That's right. Superman's a little different. You can have these nuts, and I may have added something extra to this can, as sometimes we do, or you can have the unknown in the box on Dean's tray. It's your choice, Bill. Bajima?
I'll take the nuts.
He takes the nuts. He gives up this box over here, and wait a minute. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Should I? I'm just trying to. Should I show him what's in the nuts? Huh? All right. I'm going. You chose the nuts. I'm going to show you what's in the nuts. Okay? You chose the nuts, and inside here, my dear fellow, you chose not only the nuts, but you got some cash, and in the cash there was a $500 bill and 3 other hundreds for $800 altogether. $800 on the nuts. There's a man who made a very wise move. All right, that leaves us with a box left over here, which I'm going to give to this little lady here. Have a heart, make a deal, Rebecca Zuliger. Zuliger? Good, very good. All right, now, Rebecca, here's what I have for you. The big little box over here was left by our friend, Bill, and I have this one or a large box on the display floor where Karen stands. You can have your choice of either one. She takes the little box. Inside the little box, guess what we had for you? We have a trip to Mexico. A jet trip for two. to Mexico. Dean.
You'll travel on Aeromexico, flying to more than 30 popular resort destinations throughout Mexico from major U.S. cities. Fly Aeromexico to get your vacation off to a good start. And you'll be flying to Acapulco, Mexico! You'll be staying at the Acapulco Plaza, located on beautiful blue Acapulco Bay. Luxury rooms with terrace and superb dining. Enjoy water sports or relax at the elegant Club Oasis from Acapulco Plaza.
And we got some money, too. Open up this envelope, Dean, and show this young lady that we give her $400 to take along on the trip. Is there 400 there? $400 for this young lady. Have a wonderful trip to Mexico. Huh? Oh, ladies. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Now, this is Mia Tabares. Cute little nose. And when you take off that nose, what do I see underneath there? A cute little nose. Oh, yeah, let's take it off and let's see what you really look like. You're very cute. Now, this is Mia, and Mia Tabares. We have the big box left over there. So if you want it, it's yours. If you don't want, you can have what's behind curtain number 3. She hasn't heard a word that I've said. What did I say?
The box.
She wants the box. What was behind the curtain that she turned down? Of all the things you could have had, a whole fleet of little coaster wagons, your own wagon train.
Radio Flyer Classic Coaster Wagons featuring heavy gauge steel construction. Easy to turn steering assembly from Radio Steel.
And it's a good thing you didn't go for the wagon train, cute as they may be, because you went for the box, and in the box something a lot better. Karen, let's see what's behind the box for this young lady. She has traded herself into 2 lovely appliances, a home laundry set.
Admiral Washer and Dryer Work Savers with 20-pound capacity to save laundry loads, plus superior water removal and wrinkle-free drying. From Admiral, the pair retails for $999. And we've added Whisk, America's favorite laundry detergent for over 25 years. Whisk gets ring around the collar and your whole wash clean. This deal sells for $1,024.
So you did a good deal, Mia. As a matter of fact, all 3 of you did very well. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Bill. We'll come back for an old-fashioned auction shale. What's an auction shale? A lot of gravel, I would suppose, but we'll be right back for it in just a moment.
Some of our traders will receive Ronson Clean All, the spot remover system. Why use professional dry cleaners when you can take out stains yourself? Clean All by Ronson. Intermatics, assortment of home security timers and safety lighting products. Don't leave your home without them from Intermatic Incorporated. New sugar-free Scooby-Doo children's chewable vitamins with essential vitamins and minerals, but with no sugar, no artificial colors or flavors. Scooby-Doo vitamins.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready for that auction sale? All right. So that young lady over there with another funny nose. Now I took off that nose. Let me see what you look up with. That's your nose. Put it back up there. I'm just kidding, Virginia. Come over here and exchange. Debbie Sparks, the 2 of you are going to go into a little auction sale right now. Drop the sign. Here's $300 for you in $20 bills. That's all right. Take the money, but leave the fingers. Here's. That's from your mom, right?
From me.
Yeah, it's from you. Got any sisters? Okay. Debbie, there's $300 for you. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have an auction sale. Remember, it goes up by $20 increments. We got a couple of things to auction. You may want to spend all your money at once, or maybe you want to save your money. Auction number 1. Curtain number 1 starts off, and who will give me 20 for the curtain? Who'll give me 40? Give me 40, right? You say 40. You say $60 over here. We say $80 over here. No, you say you want to give it to her for 60? No, you said 60. You don't have to say 80. You're bidding against yourself. All right, give me the $60. You bought the curtain. Look what you let slip through your hands for just $60 behind curtain number 1. Oh, let's look at that.
The Lazy Boy Signature 2 Sleep Sofa and Love Seat. They have a wide variety of fabrics that are suitable for any decor. Enjoy elegance by day and comfort by night thanks to Lazy Boy. The set retails for $1,208. And for your listening pleasure, Sharp's component rack stereo system with 5-band graphic equalizer, semi-automatic turntable, and double cassette decks and matching speakers. From Sharp, it sells for $420. This deal is worth $1,628.
And you better have it for just $60, right? All right, you got a lot of money. Yeah, but you could have gotten there any time, you know. This is not a unilateral thing. You're into this. The big bucks on the display floor. We'll start the bidding at $80. Anybody want to say $80? Anybody want to say $80? $80. You got $80. We say 100. You say 100. We say 120. Well, we say 140. Yeah. Well, yes or no? Right. Good. What do you say? No, you keep that. You keep that. Yes. She said 140. We say 160. Good. We say 180.
180.
You say $200. You still have it. 220.
No.
No, $200. You got it for $200. Hand over the $200. You won't go into this bidding, will you? Have you got the money?
540 left over?
Yes. Okay. What did you buy this time? For her $200 behind that box, did she get a deal? She got herself 2 fantastic appliances. Did she get a deal?
This is a Kelvinator 30-inch electric range with a continuous cleaning oven, timing center, and look-in window. 2 8-inch and 6-inch surface units, plus lift-up porcelain enameled cooktop. The range sells for $499.95. And here's Kelvinator's no-frost 16-cubic-foot refrigerator freezer. Only 28 inches wide, has 4 adjustable cantilevered shelves, see-through meat keeper, and twin crispers. From Kelvinator Appliance Company, it sells for $709.95. This deal is worth $1,209.90.
You know, you've let her get away with over $2,800, almost $2,900 worth of stuff and stuff. Well, that's all. No more auctions. I'll tell you what, I have something behind curtain number 2. It's going to take everything you've got, the whole $300 if you want to buy it. And you'd have to give back everything that you've got. No, you're out. Virginia says, I'm out. It'll cost you $300 if you want curtain number 2. Nobody, you just want the money, right? You came for money, you got the money. What was behind curtain number 2 that you could have had? Back there, you would have had the biggest T-shirt in the world saying, I was zonked by Monty Hall, and it's a good thing you didn't go for it. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie for doing nothing. Oh, what a T-shirt. What a T-shirt. I'm going to give that T-shirt to the entire Los Angeles Rams to fit into. Well, it's time for the big deal, and what is it worth today, Dino?
The big deal today is worth $9,698.
We'll go to our traders and see if they want to go one more time for that big deal. Now, for example, the Ericssons have a car worth $6,164. Would you trade the car in? No way. Well, you never know. You know, you turn down $3,000 to go for the car. All right, Virginia McGinnis has furniture, stereo, appliances, 40 in cash, $2,877 altogether. No way. Kiss your mommy for me. Rebecca Zulegger, Mexico trip and 400 in cash, $1,736. She's going to go. Mia, you have the washer and the dryer? Yeah. And she's going to go. We've got our 2 traders, and we'll be right back with the big deal right after these words. Maybe, maybe not. Today's big deal is worth $9,698. It could be behind door number 1, or door number 2, or door number 3. And Rebecca Zulegger, you traded away a wonderful vacation, didn't you?
Number 3.
The door number 3. She took 3. Which one do you want for your washer and dryer?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right, we're going to show you what's behind door number 1. You traded in about $1,000 for it, and we open up door number 1, and you're going to get cash. How much cash in the cookie jar? I don't think it's very big today. It's $478. $478 more than you came with, not as much as the washer and dryer. Thank you very much, my dear. As the young lady goes back to her seat, leaving Rebecca with door number 3, which we will show her now. Door number 3 for Rebecca. And it looks like you traded a trip to Mexico or a trip to the Bahamas.
You and a friend will jet to Florida, where you'll spend a glorious week at the Diplomat Resort and Country Club in Hollywood, Florida. Enjoy every sport facility, fabulous gourmet cuisine, and tropical evenings with star-studded entertainment at Diplomat Resorts. Then it's on to the Bahamas for another wonderful week at the Bahamas Princess Resort and Casino on exciting Grand Bahama Island, offering tennis, swimming, casinos, gourmet cuisine, and international entertainment from Bahamas Princess Resort and Casino.
You know, that's twice as far as the trip you gave up. You were going to go to Mexico, now you're going to go to the Bahamas. We gave you $400 that you gave us back, so we'll double that to $800 now that you can go to the Bahamas with. So you doubled your deal all the way. Your deal's worth $4,758. And wait a minute, take a look at door number 2. That was the big deal of the day. Mia, take a look at this. That was the big deal. Let's start off with carpeting. Watch it.
It's Fifth Avenue from Galaxy's Markless Beauty Collection. Luxurious, durable carpeting of Anso 4 nylon. Reduces footprints and vacuum marks from Galaxy. 60 square yards retail for $1,079.40. Then that carpeting will show off this beautiful modern furniture. Benchcraft's Devotion to Motion 5-piece modular group offers unexcelled comfort and features hidden lounger for reading, watching TV, or relaxing. From Benchcraft, the group sells for $1,799. Then add a little light to your life with authentic pure crystal lamps imported from Europe by Crystal Clear Industries. Each piece is hand-cut and individually signed. Suddenly, everything is crystal clear. They retail for $600. And to watch Marty deal with America, take a look at this. A new color TV. RCA's 25-inch Color Track TV features channel-lock digital remote control with on-screen time and channel display, plus stereo adaptable deluxe sound system from RCA. It sells for $970.
And on top of that, we had a lot of cash to go with us, so here comes the amount of money that was in the big deal today from heaven. Flittering down a total of $5,250 in cash, making the big deal worth $9,698. But thank you, Mia and Rebecca, for playing that big deal with us today. Now, while we have a few moments, let's see if I can make some quick deals over here. We've got the, I guess you're related, the Mittowers, right? Where are you from, Louis?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Stand up, Louis. And this is Louis from St. Louis. That makes sense. Louis from St. Louis. Tell you what you do. You sing the St. Louis Blues for me right now. I'll give you $250.
St. Louis Blues. I got the St. Louis Blues.
That's not it.
I don't know.
That's not. Do you know the St. Louis Blues? Who knows the St. Louis? St. Louis women.
St. Louis. How do I know it?
St. Louis women.
Go ahead. St. Louis women with the diamond ring.
That's the one. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. Shall I give him the money? Give him the money. $250. $250 for a rotten song.
Right.
I mean, a good song and a rotten singer.
Good song from a good city,
That's right.
but we're coming to California, which is a better...
Are you moving out here?
Yes.
Well, you better learn how to sing all our popular songs, like...
Go back to St. Louis for one day.
For one day?
Yeah,
when they hear the way you sang.
My brother get the World Series tickets for me,
yeah,
so we can see Los Angeles Dodgers and St. Louis play their game.
Good luck to you, Louis. Good luck to you. All right. That fellow over there, you got some small change with you? Some small change. No small change. How about the fellow beside you? Got some small change? No, you don't have any small change. How about you, sir? Dick Addington, look in your pocket. Show me exactly 84 cents, and I'll give you $200 for 84 cents of small change. What have you got, Dick?
55.
55 cents. You fell short, didn't you? A little short. Give me a toothbrush, I'll give you $200. Any kind of a brush, and you need a brush for that. Yeah, I know that. No, I want the brush. The brush is the brush. Right. No, I don't want the toothbrush now that I mentioned it. You see, that's the way. But you show me a lipstick brush. Show me a lipstick brush. I'll give you $150. You don't have a lipstick brush, Marlene? What do you have? I know what you have. I'll tell you what. You show me the 84 cents and change right now. 84 cents exactly. And you get $200. If you got it, no pennies. You can't have it without pennies, John. How many pennies you got in your pocket? John Ortiz is looking. John Ortiz looking, and I'm counting down. Now let me see. He's got all kinds of change. All you need is 4 pennies in that whole handful. You don't got them. Come to Let's Make a Deal. Not today. You'll win the big deal of the day.
The all-new Let's Make a Deal.
Let's Make a Deal today. Thank you.
Here's a Stephen Hayter Spotty Hall production in association with Telepictures.
They didn't make a deal.
The models are pretty. Jim Perry is great. But that doesn't help when you get an 8 on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Hello, pretty Dad. I thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. What a handsome group. Thank you. You're very kind. Hi, Gene Wood. Thank you. And that opening poem from Irene Jaworski of Caleres, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Irene. Now we're going to open up the board and get to the cards. Janice and Melinda, if you will, start loading in the cards. We'll meet our card sharks. Teresa Cantrell, our champion. Hi, Teresa.
Hello.
And again, won't you tell us about yourself?
Sure. My name is Maria Teresa. I am originally from Spain. My husband is in the Navy, and we have a chance to travel around, and we just got relocated to California. My husband, for the first time, get assigned to a DDG, a student submarine tender.
Get assigned to a what?
A DDG. It's a destroyer. On all this time, he been on a submarine tender, you know, and this is the first assignment on the DDG, and I'm very happy because I always wanted to come to California. It was a dream for me, you know.
Does that mean he's going to be home more, or will he be gone more?
Well, first we thought he was going to go. The DDG is a Westpac. I mean, it goes back to the Pacific, you know, to Guam and Philippines and like that. So when he was assigned there, he was supposed to go over back to Guam because we just came from Guam. So when we got here, we find out that the ship was overhauled on the shipyard. So he's going to stay in port, and I'm very happy for it.
Do you know Rita Moreno at all?
Who is Rita Moreno?
She does a character called Googie Gomez. Somehow or other that comes to mind. I don't know why. Teresa, you're a lovely lady. You've done very well here, winning $6,500 in cash. Our challenger is Betty Sundstrom. Hi, Betty.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
And
Thank
won't you remind us about you?
Well, I went to San Diego State University. I'm a flight attendant. I'm living in Marina Del Rey, and I'm out to beat her this time.
I must.
6,500, that's enough. It's my turn.
Yeah, I must ask you now, a flight attendant living in the marina, are all those stories we hear about the marina true with all the young people and the...
No, I've met some of the nicest people I've ever met. My roommates neat, all the friends I've made there are neat, and none of them are swingers, and I think it's a nice place to live. We've got the beach right there, and I haven't been accosted by any madmen in white belts and white shoes yet, so, you know, I think...
Men in white belts and white shoes are not to be trusted,
That's what I heard before I moved there, and I haven't found it yet, so...
I see. Okay, well, Gene, you and I are going to have to change our wardrobe. We're going to get caught. Nice to have you both back here. You cut the cards before we started the match?
Yes, we did.
We'll pick up where we left off, and we play the best 2 games out of 3, and as we left off, Game 1 went to Teresa, the champion. Game 2, we're set up with the same 2 decks of cards. We start Game 2 with you, Teresa. We asked 100 policemen right here in Burbank, if the mayor's car were illegally parked, would you give it a ticket? How many policemen would ticket the mayor's car?
Well, let me tell you, if they give a ticket, a nice person like me, like a policeman did this morning coming to the studio, why not to the mayor?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right?
Yes.
So I said there will be, anyway, they have to follow the things they have to do, you know. Mayor, the government, or the
Colonels,
president, they have
generals,
to give,
anyone?
They have to give it a ticket, you know. So I said it's going to be fairly high. I said about 62.
62 out of 100 Burbank policemen would ticket the mayor's car, Betty.
I think they would love to give the mayor a ticket. They're waiting for those pay increases, too, so they're going to dock him a little bit. I'm going to say the number's going to be a little bit higher, even.
Ah, for vindictive reasons, huh?
Yeah.
If it's higher, Betty, you'll play your cards. If not, Teresa plays hers. The actual number of policemen who said if the mayor's car were illegally parked, they'd give it a ticket is 91. Very much higher. Well,
okay, my big chance.
If you're job hunting, there's a good chance there are 91 jobs open here in Burbank. And we'll start Game 2, Betty, with a 2.
Oh, higher!
Higher than a 2, a queen.
Lower!
Lower than a queen, a 2 again. Higher than a 2, a 3. Trying to tie it up, she did it. My goodness, great card for the challenger, and we have a tie. Each player with 1 game and $100, and that means we set up for the tiebreaker. 3 cards up there, 3 questions here. We start the tiebreaker with you, Betty. Betty, we found 100 men who are paying alimony to their ex-wife, and we asked them, if you could snap your fingers and cause your ex-wife to vanish from the face of the earth, would you do it? How many men who are paying alimony would snap their fingers and cause their ex-wife to disappear? Gene's out there going,
Listen to this. No, I don't think a whole lot of guys are really upset about that. I mean, that's kind of the course of what's going on. I think it's changing right now. Anyway, I don't think a whole lot of guys are that vindictive that they're going to
except the ones in the white belts and shoes there, Betty, right?
We don't know about them. They're paying high alimony. And I think the number's going to be pretty low. I'm going to say 21.
21 out of 100 men paying alimony.
I disagree with her. I completely disagree with her. I mean, after you get through a divorce and all the hassle you go through, you know, I mean, you just actually hate each other, you know. I have seen a lot of cases since I'm in Spain, because in Spain we don't have those things, you know, so it's fairly new, and I press attention in case that I get to it. So I said it's going to be higher than that. Higher.
You think it may not be a bad idea, huh, Teresa?
Yes.
The actual number of men paying alimony who would snap their fingers and cause their ex-wife to vanish is 51. You're right, Teresa. It is higher. Teresa starts off the tiebreaker with a 4.
Okay, I'm going to play it. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. An ace!
Lower!
For the championship, lower! Yes! game and $100 in cash. We also have some very nice party gifts.
Thank you
Betty. Betty Sundstrom. Come on down here, Teresa. Teresa Cantrell, another $200, and she's going for a lot more. Right after this, congratulations. And Teresa Cantrell continues her winning ways. You are a delightful, outgoing lady, and I hope you win a lot more right now. Did you cut the cards?
Thank you very much. Sure I did.
Let's get over there and play those money cards, Teresa. Come on. Yeah, you have a nice attitude. Very outgoing. That's right. Here we go. $200 of new money and 3 cards to bet as you will, Teresa. You know when you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Good luck. And here's $200. And, of course, Teresa knows you can change the base card on each level if you need to. Thank you, Melinda. 200 and an ace.
Oh, my
what a
God.
card
It's a
to
grace
start with.
card. All of it. Lower.
$200 that this card is lower than an ace. It is still a good card.
Great. All of it. Lower.
$400 lower than a king. Right again.
Lower. Higher.
Trying for $1,600. Oh, no. Oh, they were rolling along. But this happened to you before, Teresa, and you made a great comeback. You still got a great card. And remember that other $200? Come on, let's build it up.
I bet it all higher.
For $400. Higher. Yes, with a
Good
queen.
card. I mean, I go 300 lower than a queen.
$300 lower than the queen. Oh. Look at the high cards down to 100 and a king.
Okay. All of it. Lower.
Come on, for 200. Lower. That's lower. Very few low cards for Teresa. Up goes the 6. Do you want it for the big bet, Teresa?
Change the card, please.
Let's see a good one with those busts. Come on. A 3, a good
Great
card.
400 or nothing. Higher.
All right, let's make it 400. Be there. Higher. Yeah. 400, 200 in the game. That's $600. Can't complain about that. You can complain about that 2 coming up there, though. You were rolling. Teresa, though, adding that other $600 gets you up to a nice round $7,000 in cold cash. That ain't bad. We'll have a new challenger out here in a moment, right after we take time out for this. All right, Teresa, you said let's see how you cut the cards this time.
Yes.
I hope you cut them well, because here they come, and here comes a new challenger on Card Shark. And I'm sure he gave his cards a good cut. Dwight.
Good to meet you,
McKemmy.
Steve.
Hello there, Dwight.
How are you? Hi, Teresa.
Why don't you tell us about you, sir?
Well, I am retired. I live up in a small community in the Sierra Nevada mountains in Central California, known as Miwok Village. Now, that doesn't mean anything to very many people. But my hobbies are principally just enjoying life and playing golf. We have a golf course right there, and I enjoy it.
See that? Well, Miwok Village sounds like a nice place to live.
It's a wonderful place to live.
How many people live in Miwok Village?
I think it's probably about 1,500.
Sounds like a nice small town there, Dwight.
Yes.
Nice to have you here with us. And of course, you did cut the cards.
I
did. You
did.
not?
I sure did.
All right. Good luck to you. And we will start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Teresa. And I will reach over here for the question to Teresa. And I will reach over here for the. Hello there, G2T2. What were you? Yes. Whenever he gets a chance, he sneaks out for a quick jar of oil. It's disgusting the way this thing drinks. We'll start the match, and the question goes to Teresa. Teresa, our man on the street went to Paris, France, where he asked 100 French bachelors, do you insist the woman you marry be a virgin? I think somebody's enjoying that show out there a little more than I thought there. Teresa, how many French bachelors do insist the woman they marry be a virgin?
I'm European, like you know already. Spain. Spain is very, very, okay, men don't want second-hand women. So French is like cousins with us, and I believe they want a virgin woman, you know? It's kind of proud to go with a bed with a woman that never been in bed with nobody else before. So I said it's going to be about 68.
68 out of 100 French. You're a European?
Excuse me?
With that southern accent of yours, I would never have known that, Teresa. Teresa says 68 out of 100 French bachelors do insist the woman they marry be a virgin, and I might say she told it very eloquently, too. Dwight?
She did that, but being, of course, from Spain as she is, she probably has had some first-hand information along this subject, which I don't have.
Glad you said information and not experience.
No,
Dwight.
I
That's
didn't
good.
say that.
Yes.
I just don't think it's quite that high. I think it's lower.
You think it's a little lower than
Yes,
that?
I do.
A lot of agreement from the audience on that, including the lady who got the giggles out there over the whole thing. The actual number of French bachelors who insist the woman they marry be a virgin is 4. That's all. Just 4. And Dwight starts off the match with a 3.
Oh, higher. No,
Higher. 3 and 8.
Freeze.
And freezing on the middle card, a 1-card advantage for Dwight.
Since I was dating until now, it changed. Things change a lot.
Things change.
You bet.
Teresa still can't believe that result. Would we re-poll that question for Teresa? I'll go over to Paris and re-poll it. I'll be happy to. Dwight, the question to you. Dwight, we asked 100 congressmen. Is it wrong for actors and actresses to use their popularity to promote political causes? How many congressmen said it's wrong for actors to use their popularity to promote political causes?
Well, if that was really the case, I don't think many congressmen would be out trying to solicit as many as they do. It seems like every time I turn around, a congressman is trying to get some actor or actress to help them with their campaign. I think that number is wrong. I don't think too many. I would say about 20 would say it was wrong.
20 out of 100 say it's wrong, Teresa. What do you think?
Well, the question is to get there. What you use to get there doesn't matter. So I believe that it's going to be even lower than that.
Even lower than that?
Yes.
Okay. Crowd noises out there. Teresa, does that give you confidence when everybody says you gave the wrong answer?
I don't care. I'm right.
You know you're right. The actual number of congressmen who said it's wrong for actors and actresses to use their popularity to promote political causes is 3. She's right. It's low. Just 3. That's all. And Teresa had confidence, and she gets a jack.
Okay, I'm going to keep that card, and I'm going to go lower.
Playing the jack lower? No, queen is not lower. Dwight giving you a free chance to call off the 8.
I'll have to call it higher.
Higher than the 8? No, 2. Couldn't take advantage of it. Janice will fill in the spaces. Question 3 goes to you, Teresa. Teresa, we found 100 women business executives. They're all vice presidents of corporations. And we asked them, if you were the only woman in a meeting and your boss asked you to make coffee for everyone, would you do it? How many women executives would be willing to make coffee?
Well, if I was a woman executive, which I'm not, and I came up that high to be an executive, I don't think I would mind to make coffee for men, you know. They are up there, you know, and they are more like partners. They work together for the corporations, you know, so they are more like a family. I wouldn't mind myself, but I don't know, American women are kind of greedy on that. So I said I will be about, I go in the middle, 45 will mind 40. To make coffee.
No, well, how many would be willing to make coffee?
Oh, how many would be willing to make? Oh, well, I said still keep the 45. I like that number.
Oh. With Teresa's supreme logic, she says that 45 out of 100 would be willing to make coffee. Dwight?
Well, I don't understand the logic, but it seems to me that most women executives, in a spirit of cooperation, would be perfectly willing to make the coffee. So I say it's higher.
You say higher?
Yes, sir.
Last time the audience disagreed, Teresa was right. Dwight, they're disagreeing with you. You may be right this time.
I may be right.
Let's find out. The actual number of women executives who would be willing to make coffee is 85, very much higher. Dwight, you got it. I think I would have dropped over if the number had been 45. Dwight, you've got an 8.
Please change it.
And now he can get rid of that middle card. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. A 6.
Freeze.
Dwight freezes. He needs 2 cards. Teresa needs 4. Sudden death. Someone has to win on the next play of the cards, which will be coming up right after this. Okay. Teresa with a jack needs 4 cards. Dwight with a 6 needs 2 cards. Sudden death. Someone has to win it here. And Dwight, the question goes to you. The Paiute Indian Reservation in California has a law that prohibits a mother-in-law from spending more than 30 days a year with her daughter. That's a fact. So we asked 100 married men, would you welcome such a law in your state? You knew that was the question.
I'm pretty sure of it.
How many married men would like a law prohibiting a mother-in-law from visiting for more than 30 days a year?
Well, I never had a mother-in-law as such, but in spite of my many years of marriage. But I think that 30 days a year is plenty for any visitor, and particularly for a mother-in-law. So I think quite a few Oh, that's about 70 would say it's a
70
good
out of
law.
100 married men said, yeah, they'd favor such a law. Teresa?
Okay, my husband, he liked my father. But I know because he have told me that he doesn't particularly care for my mother. So I'd say that he said, how much he said?
He said 70 out of 100 would favor a law prohibiting them visiting more than 30 days.
It still is such a nice motherly love around, like my mother said, she's going to watch me, I better say it. Oh, I think it's going to be a little bit lower than that.
You say a little lower.
Yes.
Again, disagreement. Teresa, I must say, when you are done here on this show, you should write soap operas. You really should write soap. Dwight says 70, Teresa says lower. The actual number of married men who would like a law prohibiting a mother-in-law from visiting for more than 30 days a year is 32. Teresa's right. It is lower. Well, Teresa's right. She's got control in sudden death, but faced with a quandary because her opponent needs only 2 cards with a 6. Teresa with a jack needs 4. You've got control. Play it or pass it, Teresa.
Well, let me tell you, it's hard to pass it, you know, but I am a lady, so I'm going to let him play.
You're going to pass it. Dwight, turn both these cards over. You win the game. One mistake, it belongs to Teresa with a 6.
Higher.
He says higher. No, it's not. Teresa wins it in sudden death. She got control, and she has game number 1. So we will very quickly set up for game 2 with the same 2 decks of cards. Janice will deal out the next cards off the top of the deck. Starting game 2 with a question to you, Teresa. Teresa, we asked 100 people. If a person does not want a life-saving blood transfusion because it's against his religion, should doctors have the right to force him to have it? How many people said doctors should have the right to force a person to have a blood transfusion if it will save his life?
Well, I don't know what the law said about that. I don't have any idea. But I don't think doctor can force you to do anything because they can. I mean, they can. It's your own life, and you have to choose whatever you want to do with it, you know. Nobody can tell you what to do. So I said no many doctor can force you.
How many?
I got lost.
No, you're on the right track. How many people said doctors should have the right to force a person to have that blood transfusion if it will save their life?
Okay, I said about 38.
38. Sounded like you were on the right track. I don't know what number you were going to come up with. Dwight, she says 38 out of 100.
I don't think doctors... we've had a lot of publicity about the people on all kinds of life-saving machines as well as blood transfusions. And I don't think that any doctor should have the right to force it. So I think it's going to be lower.
You say lower than that?
Yes.
Interesting poll. The actual number of people who said doctors should have the right to force a person to have a blood transfusion if it will save his life is 43, not lower. It's a little bit higher. Less than half, 43, and Teresa starts off with a jack.
Okay, I keep that card and I go lower.
Lower than the jack. A 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no. 2 follows the 3. Dwight's happy about that. He has a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. No. Could not take advantage of it. Janice will fill in the spaces. We're back to square one, and I hear music. We'll be right back.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a 2-piece ensemble of Roper Starflight zipper luggage featuring a garment bag and a 30-inch carry-all with wheels. Handsomely styled and easy-clean exteriors designed to protect, furnished by Roper Starflight. And some of our contestants will receive from Mr. Coffee a gift pack featuring America's #1 coffee maker and genuine Mr. Coffee accessories, including an extra decanter of Mr. Coffee filters. Bissell's 2-in-1 formula, carpet shampoo and soil guard keeps carpets cleaner, brighter, longer. And an electro-foam shampooer. Save time and work with Bissell. A set of glasses, and at Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers, there's more meat in our chili than most homemade recipes. Wendy's chili, more meat than Mama's chili. A garden tool set in Hyponex. Makers of outstanding plant care and plant food products, including Hyponex and Hypostix. Hyponex helps make plants grow like crazy. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.